Hello, everybody. It's Gloria from Gigi the Crochet Queen, where I bring my love of crochet to inspire you to learn to crochet or to advance your skills. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. And for my new subscribers, welcome and thank you for subscribing. And for my returning subscribers, thank you for returning. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe, like, and comment. And don't forget to hit that bell so that you will always be notified when I am on. So let's see who's going to join me today. I'm going to use one of these Ricolas. I will go back to working on this purse that I started yesterday. Ah, come on. Mm-hmm. Hey, Melanie, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Ooh, I hope you did thumbs up when you came in. Ooh, this lozenge is horrible. Ooh. I'm working on the same purse I was working on yesterday. Got some mids for this vertical. Did you get anti-vert? What's it called? Meclizine. I get mine. I go the cheap route and pick it up from Walmart for $1.97. I don't know if it's more now. Mm. Um, Mhm. Hey, Jeanette. I'm sucking on this lozenge and it's melting now. It's got all this menthol in it. It's taking my breath away. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for being in the ads. Yeah, meclizine. Yeah. $8. Good Lord. Child. Whoo, that's a lot. I know it's been a minute since I bought some, but the last time I bought it, it was $1.97. I don't know if it was, I forgot how many. I don't know if it had 10, either 10 tablets. I can't remember. But I've bought a few boxes. So every now and again, I look at them to make sure they haven't expired. As knock on wood, I haven't had any problems. Yeah, I understand that. And nothing fun about that spinning. I started another doll and I messed up on my account somewhere. That's why I hate single crochets. It's so hard to figure it out. So I've been frogging a little at a time so I can figure out where I am, where I messed up, because I am halfway up her body. Thank goodness it's a little one. It's this way. And then this way. So crazy. I'm still working on that this purse that I started yesterday. I got 100. Oh, that's why it costs more then. That makes sense. Mhm. Hey Sharon, how are you today? Thank you for joining me and thank you for the thumbs up. The vertigo is an imbalance in your I mean like mine happened because I had a fall, but the it affects it's from your inner ear when those um membranes or whatever, I can't explain, but when they're not, if they're off, then it makes you dizzy. So if you ever think about it, sometimes if you blow your nose too hard or something and you feel that little dizziness, it's because they are off balance. But anywho, that's the nurse in me. You have to ask a doctor for the real explanation. Little Ginger's dress, it was so cute. Yes, I love making that little dress. Now I have to think of another one because my other one's gonna have to have her a different kind of dress. Oh, they are so much fun. You got me. Lori messaged me. She's like, and to think you didn't want to do amigurumis. I said, nope. But these dolls are different because I guess it's taken me um, to my childhood where I didn't play with them very much. So now I'm like playing with them. I bought all of those barrettes. They're gonna be cute, 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 cute. I just have to work on the getting the lips and the eyes and all that stuff. Mm, so much fun. Hey Candace, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. I hope you did a thumbs up when you came in. Say hello. So what's the weather like everywhere else in the world? It was 80. It's 81 degrees. Let me see. That was, is it still 79 now? So I finished my first week of my temperature blanket, and the temperatures were in the 70s and the 80s. So I'm guessing starting tomorrow, everything might. Let me see, what does the thing say? Start at 79, 73, 77, who knows? Who was it that messaged? Valerie. Valerie messaged me on Facebook about doing the granny square cardigan. So I'm guessing nobody reads the little information that I put on the community page, because if she had read that, then she'd know that I was going to do a temperature blanket. But anybody that wants to join in can do, they can do a temperature blanket or a temperature scarf or a temperature cardigan or whatever they feel like doing. But it's a year long for me. Valerie, I was just talking about you. You didn't read my message. What, -1? Ooh, child, girl. Mm. Woo. I'm already Johnny and cooking. Hey everyone, I'm new to the channel. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Where are you from, and what's the weather like in your area? Valerie says very cold. Hey Sheila, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the thumbs up. I am feeling okay. This is my last official day of vacation, so I'll be back to work on Monday. Since I didn't win the lottery. Okay, Valerie, and anyone else that's on here, you know, when I talked about doing the grannies for the cardigan, I thought about that and I said, you know, for me personally, I think a cardigan that's made with granny should have not huge squares. And I did not feel like putting 200 little squares together, or 300 or 400 or whatever it would take to make a cardigan for me. And for me, it would not be something that I need, although I'm still thinking about it, but it's in the background. So I said, you know, it's up to you if you want to do the granny square, because the granny square is going to be ongoing for the next year. I should say for this year. And if you want to do a cardigan with your grannies, or do whatever you want to do with your grannies, that's your choice. I just want to know if you are partaking in this Granny Square annual, and we go from there. But my first granny is done. I'm gonna take out my how I joined, because I don't like what I did, and redo the join. But it's a big one. It looks like it's about 6 by 6. It's way big. The heat just kicked in. Oh, geez. In Pittsburgh, 24, wind chill is 18. Woo, burr. Okay. Hey, Angela, happy Friday to you as well. Thank you for the thumbs up. And what's your weather like, and who's working on what? I'm continuing on this purse that I started yesterday. And I made me some more earrings with that pretty yarn that I had. There's purples and lime green. Kind of match my New Orleans. Granny squares are cool with me. Okay. Okay. So I know Miss Melanie must be working on yet another doll. Who else is working on what? Oh, and just some housekeeping notes. It was brought to my attention that since my channel is not for children, there should not be children while I'm doing my live. So just in case anybody comes up on my live and they have children, just I'd say don't come up on the live. That way I don't end up with any strikes, because although we're having conversations and we are adults, you never know, you may say something, and especially children might um, see a child and think it's for them, and then the parents hear something like, what? No. So let's just make sure I don't get any strikes, because right now they're not giving me any money, they are taking money. So I don't want to be in the jailhouse, the YouTube jailhouse, or whatever it is called. I don't want to be in it. All right, who did I miss? I am doing mini projects. You always doing mini projects. You got to slowly roll, girl. You got to get organized. You got to write down so you can finish something. Very cold in 20s will be single digits by day. Working on hats and blankets. Where are you again, Angela? Because it's real cold wherever you are. I'm over here eating a salad. Finally, not feeling not. Oh, we working on my central. Hey, don't. That round and round and round and go might make you dizzy. No, I'm only kidding. Learn to fix drop stitches. The hats that I did, knock on wood, no drop stitches. They worked up, no problemo. Who allows their children to be on with grown folks conversation? Not okay, Valerie. We're gonna just leave that alone. You finished 2 projects. What were the 2 projects? I was gonna stop by Home Depot today, but I didn't have enough time, so I'm gonna go over there tomorrow and get me some dowels cut up for me. Mm, it's that cold? Wow. I See, I know where Upper Marlboro, Maryland is. I lived in DC for a few years. Not actually, I was stationed in DC, but I lived in Maryland. I lived in Hyattsville and Adelphi, and I have a girlfriend that lives in Glen Burnie. That is real cold. I don't think it ever got that cold while I was there. I was there when they had that big snowstorm back in the 80s, though. Ooh, child, that was enough snow forever. Nobody could go anywhere. And I had a little Toyota Corolla. My little car was hidden in all that snow. Melanie, can you take care of that situation that I don't know what is that all about? Let me see. A belt and earmuffs. Oh, okay. Did you do a psychedelic belt? Not we call it 70s belt. What kind of belt is it? It probably is 20 something at the moment. Mm, 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 mm. Did y'all hear that Sidney Poitier passed away today? 94 years old. He lived a very long life. So Betty is gone and Sydney is gone. They up there making great movies together now. At least you can say they were happy while they were here on this earth. And we all appreciated all of their work. Brown earmuffs. Okay, so how do you make them earmuffs? Do you use a wire or something? How do you make them earmuffs? I use it in high school. I remember that big. Oh, yeah. See, you said the late 70s, but it had to be the early 80s because I was I was stationed in because I didn't go into the army until 1980. So I'm guessing that had to be like in 81 or 82 because I left in 83. And I know it wasn't the first winter that I was there, so it had to be the second winter that I was there. So I'm guessing that had to be like 80, it was either 81 or 82. I know for sure it wasn't 1980 because I wasn't living in Hyattsville. I was still in the barracks being a wild child. But that was a serious snowstorm. So all you that have that snow, y'all can just keep it. It's not for me. It is definitely not for me. But I like the fashion that goes with it. Yeah, he was. I like this accent. That the way he had that him and oh, what's his name? He's the one that got in trouble about dating his step granddaughter. Why can't I remember his name? I like their voices. I look at him with a side eye now, but anywho, and my cable has changed, so all the great stuff that I used to watch is no longer watchable because I am not paying that extra money. Let me see. I just used 4-ply yarn, 30 stitches, 22 inches wide. Oh, so it's so you say earmuff. See what I'm thinking of earmuff. Oh yeah, Morgan Freeman. That's him. I'm thinking about the ones you just put over your ears. So you're making a ear warmer. That's the way I see it. You call it, it's yours. You call it what you want. Call it what you want. Melanie, I need some what's the word? Tutorial on how to make parts on my doll's hair. Although I have looked at videos, like when you do your ponytails, that's what I need. Because the one I'm doing now, I really don't want to do an Afro puff. I want to give her two side, two ponytails. I want to do her ponytail on each side. There'll be little ones. There'll be little cute ones. I can do the curly cute. I just need to know how to like do anywho. When you have time, dear, because I know your Centro is your new toy. It was big snowstorm in the 80s as well. Okay. I've gotten stuck in traffic. Ooh, wow. Yeah, so I wasn't because I know I wasn't there in the 70s. Yeah, that one in the 80s. Whoa, baby doll. I was like, what? I didn't expect any. Well, they didn't either. DC is not equipped for that kind of weather. Ladies and gentlemen, child. It's just like Buffalo, New York. And matter of fact, I just thought about something. I haven't heard anything about a blizzard in Buffalo this year. That's weird. Don't they always have a blizzard? Can you get? Oh, I can. I was just in there. I didn't even notice them. Where would they be? I've never noticed them in there. Are they over there like in the sporting goods area or woodwork? Where would it be? So I've never noticed them. You are saving me. I'll be over there tomorrow. You know I will. Only time they close schools. Hmm. Well, that's probably because they're equipped for that kind of stuff, except for something that's abnormal. Miss Melanie, did you know I could get dowels from Walmart too? I was certainly gonna go over to Home Depot. Thank you for that information, Angela. Look it up. Look it up. Mm, 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 mm. That song is in my head now. I don't know why they even did that to me. I was just there. I go over there. I don't remember seeing that. Melanie says she just orders them from Amazon. What? Uh, uh, do, 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 do. 3. Mm. Oh, they're not in the store. Yeah, they're all of them you have to order, and it's only a few of them, like 10 of them. Hmm. That's why I haven't noticed them because they're not in the store. I think it depends on where you are, what's in the stores. Yeah, all these say shipping, shipping, shipping. Hmm. That's the wooden sticks. I don't need those. Yep. Pickup delivery, 3+ day shipping. But those are okay. Those are not what I want. Okay. It will be in the craft section where the pipe cleaners, pom poms. Yeah, I look over there all the time. Never saw them hanging anywhere. So I'm gonna look again just to make sure. Yep, they're not where they don't have them. We love the Golden Girls. Who didn't? I mean, it was so funny. Of course, Mauve was my favorite. Ah, hello, Vera. How are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. I'll give a thumbs up when you came in. What are you working on, and what's the weather like in your neck of the woods? Angela is saying hi. I'm trying to use every last one of those skin tones that I got when I was at the Black Girls Craft Conference. Play around with it and use all those little mouths that I made with the felt and see which one I like the best. Still working on blanket. We're done. One more to go. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Cold. It's cold, huh? I think let me see if those things are, let me see, what's 6 inches? See if that's really, yeah, they look like they're about 6 by 6. So 52 of those. Hmm. I'm gonna have to figure something out because I want each week to be separately represented. I think I'm going. Hmm. Oh, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I think I know what I'm gonna do. Hmm. So next week when I finish my square, then I'm gonna join it because I'm not gonna wait to the end to be joining a bazillion squares, even though it's only gonna be 52. But still, I'm not waiting to the end because I would be so turned off by then. And I'm not gonna even try to join as you go. I'm just gonna sew those bad boys up together and be done with it. Trying to make life easy for me. Hey, GGP, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. What's the weather like in your neck of the woods, and what are you working on? Get this. I'm working on a purse using these, oh, the embroidery rings as the handle, and I'm using that velvet yarn. This one might take me longer than the other ones because usually I use a big hook, and I started this with a big hook, but it was just too much of an opening for me. So I frogged it and started over again with this J hook, which is working a lot better. I'm just hoping it turns out okay after all of this work. I think you are right about the central. About to work on my doll's girl. Oh, okay. We're making parts on the wig cap. Use skin tone. So Okay, so because when I looked at Yolanda, her tutorial is only on how she sews down the wig cap, but I looked at her doll head that she had in the picture, and one of them had a part, and it was the skin tone color. So do you just take yarn and just sew down the middle as a part? I'm very confused, very confused. Oh, very, very, very. Thank you, Vera. Hey, Katrina, Mindful Crafts and More. Hi, Gigi. It's a Friday. Yes. Hello and happy Friday to all on the live. Thank you for joining me. I hope you did a thumbs up when you came in. And what's the weather like in your area and what are you working on? Not only saying hi. It is cold outside. It is 30. Mm, mm, mm. Hey, Marshall, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. I hope you had a thumbs up when you came in. What are you working on and what's the weather like your way? Hello, Melanie. Sad to hear have vertigo lately. Hope it subsides soon. Yeah. Hey, Regina, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you had a thumbs up when you came in. What's the weather like in your area and what are you working on? Our weather has been lovely today, to say the least. Lovely, lovely, lovely. A foot of snow, 12 degrees, -0 with wind chill. Oh, man, that's some weather. No, thank you. I'm going to pass on that. Uh-oh, GGP got her central. Mm-mm. Yes, just use a yarn needle and sew it down. So am I going like up, down, like that to the back? I'm a very visual person when it comes to learning stuff. Mm, yep, that medicine works miracles. When I saw the neurologist, she's like, "Oh, you can take that up to 3 times a day." I was like, "Really? You didn't have to tell me because I was only taking it, I think, once a day." I was. She's like, "Oh yeah, you can take it up to 3 times a day." I was like, "Ooh, thank you," but it worked. But those, I think, the exercises did a lot to get those membranes back in where they should be. Matter of fact, I don't even know what my exercises are now, but hopefully I won't need them. Well, I know the gist of how to do them. I remember that part. Our temps are low 31, high 51. Have snow, but it didn't stick. Only 2 hour school day. The next morning, working on testing it. Hope to finish tomorrow. Oh, no, no knitting for me. Just got home 30 degrees. Ooh, mosaic blanket. Of course. Yes, you and your mosaic. I'm not gonna venture on that one. I think that would give me vertigo. No, don't want to do that. All right, so I'm gonna work on my little doll head and try to figure out how to give her some cute little curly Q ponytails when I figure out where I missed a stitch at, because I'm too far away to frog that little body, and I refuse to frog that little body because I know I was on right count at some point. That's what I get for watching television. I know I'm not a multitasker. I can only do that with simple stuff. And I want my dolled head not to be crooked to the side or warped looking. Mm, no, no, not that many stitches. I will have to show you. The doctor told me every other, yeah, yeah, 3 times a day. Great to hear, Melanie. Okay, you're gonna have to show me that so I can be on the right track. I saw. Okay, Dr. Dave, you got the question covered. Yay. Oh, good for you. I don't think that foot show lasted, but now that I don't have all those channels, I don't know what came on. But there was a foot doctor show, and I was like, oh, I can't take it. I didn't even think things like that could happen to a foot. But oof, our bodies can do some things to you. But I was like, okay, I got through that one episode. I don't think I want to see any more of this. I'm done. I've seen enough. Thank you so much. Moving on. It's gonna be so weird now to not to be able to watch all those shows, that all those murder shows. I can't watch Forensic Files on my phone because sure enough, before I went to sleep last night, I clicked to that free place on my Samsung and boop, Forensic Files popped up. I told them I wanted my DVR back, but of course, since they have messed up my entire system now, I have to wait until they fix it before I can call back and say, can I have my DVR back? Because they'll mess it all up again. Ridiculous. And you are on hold for over an hour. I don't know why. Way back in the day, never was on hold for an hour. Now it's just routine. You love Samsung TV? Oh, yeah. Spend half your life on the phone waiting for them. Yes. You could just be doing all kinds of other things. Walk away from the phone and you're still on hold. Take a run to the store, you're still on hold. I just don't get it. And the lady that I talked to today, she's like, so you didn't talk to a technician? Because I said, am I going to be charged for them to come out and check this? She's like, well, they're supposed to tell you that you might be charged. It's $100 service fee. I said, mm-mm. I said, everything was working fine until that lady changed my service. So it's not me. It's you. And then they want to do the troubleshooting. I said, I did the troubleshooting. Everything is still frozen. Just annoying. They have us. We can't get away from them. I have a new LG adapter coming tomorrow for my smart TV. Mm. Oh yeah, they are sitting around talking and joking at each other, and you're sitting there waiting a year. Mm. I don't know. I don't think they are. I think everybody's working from home. I know they have um an area where they work because my daughter worked there for like 6 weeks. She was in orientation. After that, they let her go, but she was happy. She hated it. So I don't know if have all those people in that building anymore with how the world has changed. But and Walmart's the same. I know they were working from home because when I called Walmart, and to this day, I don't think I ever got that $25 gift card the lady said I was going to get. But her dog was barking. So a lot of those customer service people work from home. That doesn't take much. Give them a program, give them a computer and a headset, and you too can work from home. And you never know what region of the world will be answering the phone. Now we'll see. Hopefully Monday I'll have a real picture. If not, I don't know what to say. I just don't. My sister is back to working in her office and still working at home. Hmm. So she goes between the office and home? I don't know who's in our office. I'm sure some people are back there, but I haven't been up there. Unless they tell me I have to come, I'm not going up there. I plan to. I might work. I might. I'm not. I don't plan to. I don't want to plan it. I would. I really would have liked to been one of those people that got that lottery ticket. Oh, what was it? $630 something million dollars. Mm-hmm. Now that is a chunk of change. Hello, VJ. How are you tonight? Today, thank you for joining me. Did you? No, I didn't. I was out today. See one of the Walmart, the what do you call it? Their marketplace Walmarts. You can buy lottery tickets in them. There are other Walmarts you can't. So I went to the other Walmart. So no, I haven't bought a ticket, even though I keep talking about them. Hey, Kristen, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you hit a thumbs up when you came in. Candace said, happy to see Miss V. I'm going to put the invite. So as I said before, no children in if you come on, no children. Because that could be a strike against me, and I don't want any strikes. Fair not. Let me see, Candace, I had to share the love. We want to keep everything straight. So how's the weather where you are, VJ, and what are you working on? Did I ask Candace about her weather and what she's working on? I don't think I did. If I did you answer? That's the question. Oh, you got to heat up your tea? Yes, go heat up your tea. That's what I should have made me some tea. Oh, I need to get some honey while I'm talking about tea. That's what I need to get, some honey. The other honey, especially now, yeah. I should go get some honey. I should go to the little, I'll go to the farmer's market and get some honey because that's local honey. Because local honey is the best honey. Ah, why do I keep doing that? Okay, I wonder how much money people spend on lottery tickets in a year's time. A lot. Some people spend a lot. When I bought the family, um, I bought some scratch offs, and I bought lottery tickets Christmas time, and my daughter's boyfriend, he won $100 on one of the scratch offs, and my daddy won $10 on the scratch off, and I won $1. Didn't get anything on the lottery tickets, but that was the most money I've ever spent at one time on lottery tickets in my entire life, and that was 40. I think it was $40 or 40 something dollars. I was like, and I've seen people spend hundreds of dollars at one time buying those scratch offs and lottery tickets because they're gamblers. That's what they do. I just did it to share with the family, but whew, child. Mm-mm. I'll tell you when I come up. Okay. Oh, Mr. G, it's mighty cold here. It snowed all day, so we are nice and wait. Had about 4 inches or so. Ooh, I'm still on crochet hook case, but almost done. LL. I said that yesterday too. Listen, doesn't matter. At least you're still working on it. Seattle is cold and rainy at the moment. Working on a pullover sweater. I'm eating mini baby Ruth Butterfingers Crunch. Oh my goodness. I got a scratch ticket for Christmas this year and won 26, which was lucky. I literally never win anything. That's why I hate receiving them, but got real lucky this year. Yes. BJ hugs my friend. You say, I won $5 on the scratch tickets day before yesterday. Yeah, in order to win some real money, you have to buy those ones that cost $30 or $10. I was like, nope, nope, nope. I told the guy, I said, give me some $1 ones and some $2 ones. We'll go from there. I'm not spending that kind of money on one ticket. Let's just spread the wealth. But people do it all the time. BJ says she'll be right back. Hey, Melanie.
Hey.
Your picture looks picture perfect.
Yay.
Oh,
Let me
are you
get
showing me a doll?
I haven't finished the last one I showed you. I'm still making her little curls, but when I was telling you about the part, you just get, I don't know if this is the right skin tone. No, it's not, but it don't matter. Let's see. You either I froze or you froze. Okay. So you just get your yarn needle and you start right here and you'll just
You
do the
froze.
line. Oh, I froze. Uh-oh. That's our internet for you. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Bit by bit. Let's see. Melanie. Hi, Melanie. Hey, Lori J, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. I hope you had a thumbs up when you came in. What's the weather like in your area and what are you working on? No, I spent $100 on one a child. No. That's too much. Okay, so we're going back and forth. Area and what are you working on? No, I spent 100.
Okay, I think I'm back.
Yes.
Now
You're back.
yes.
Yeah,
on my
back.
side, I might have to go on my tablet because you look real blurry, but you didn't before on my computer. And you keep freezing on my side, but yeah, that's what I get. Paid the most
Oh,
for the
really?
internet and just let's see. What is going on? Can you hear me? I hear you laughing, but I can't see you moving. Let's see.
I think I'm freezing.
Am I frozen still?
PG County schools are virtual classes. Teachers and children have come. Oh, wow. That's another thing. We're not supposed to use the C word either. Hello, everyone. Just got home from work. Got you in my ear while I make dinner. Hey, Lori A, how are ya today? Thank you for joining me. What's for dinner? I hope you did a thumbs up when you came in. Let me see. You both are frozen. We're both frozen now. Am I not? I shouldn't be frozen now because I know I'm able to go through everything. Weather here cold. It didn't go. Whoa, my goodness, that is cold. Y'all can have all that. Now we're both working. You're looking fine, Melanie, but Miss G, I keep freezing. Cold, snowy, freezing wind. Oh. Mm. Mm. Yes, I can. Well, let me see. Are you just fine, Melanie? I'm freezing. It's Gigi. I can't hear, and it's frozen. Oh my goodness. Not you, Melanie. It's me. It's just me. Oh, teriyaki chicken and rice. Let me see. Angela saying hi to Regina and Lori J. You are back to normal since Melanie dropped down this last time. Yeah. And Regina says hi to Angela. Lori J said, Gigi, you keep freezing when you have Melanie. I know. Well, she says she's going to go to her tablet, so hopefully we won't have that problem. We shall see. Tomorrow, I guess I'm going to have to break out that
Oh.
Okay.
All right. I think.
Okay. It is not cooperating. Uh-oh. The gremlin is in here now. Okay, who's frozen? Me or Melanie? Because I see Melanie frozen.
Okay, me or
Okay, I don't know.
It is not meant to be. Your picture is clear as a bell, Melanie. It's like we are in the same room together. Oh my goodness. Melanie is clear, Gloria is blurry. Okay, so what is it now? Now that Melanie is gone. Oh, and I was frozen? Oh my goodness. I'm guessing California does not like Florida today. It is not happening. Am I frozen now? So I don't see me frozen. I'm not frozen to me. It's not gonna happen. Okay, you're gonna stay down. StreamYard doesn't like me today. I know. It is not liking you. Okay, so anyway, I take the yarn. I have to you have to show it to me. So I want to do it. I want to do it. Okay, I'm not frozen. Okay, cool. No, you're not frozen, but you're a bit blurry. I'm blurry? Blurry. I don't see me blurry. All right. I look clear to me. Yeah, I'm sorry it's not working for her either because I want to learn how to do that part. Okay, I'm not blurry. So some people say I am, some people say I'm not. Because I don't see the blurry. The blurry, the blurry, the blurry. Ooh, why can't I win the lottery? Man, there are so many things I could do with that money. I had to go and come back in and see y'all. Oh, did you? You're freezing when Melanie is up, but when she is clear as a bell and crystal clear sound. I started a sweater that is my Harry Potter pattern, but ooh, that's gonna be exciting. I had intentions of buying the knit book with all those different patterns in it, and it's still sitting in my Amazon thing to be purchased. Let me see, she's going to have to do a tutorial on that technique. I'm thinking the same thing, Lori. I'm good now? Okay, cool. I love to win the lottery too. Get me a yarn room and put anyone's yarn room to shame. Mm-hmm. Way back when I was really into reading, I always wanted me a, a reading room, books all around me, have a nice reclining chair with a little table for my coffee and a television to watch. And I'd have my feet up and it'd be all window. So you could see me, but you couldn't come in unless I invited you. If I were to win the lottery, I think I would want a yarn room. Yeah, definitely. I want a yarn room that looks like the cover of the Lion Brand book, the books that I used to get. That is what I want. And I want it to be the size of a house. Oh, I just bought me a set of Tunisian crochet hooks. I'm so excited. So you're going to be doing Tunisian? I have Tunisian hooks. I don't use them. I use them as like, okay, I need to put a lot of stitches on this one hook, and this hook is too, because clover hooks are real short. And the Susan Bates are long, but they have that hump, so it messes up the stitches if you go over that hump. So I'll break out the Tunisian hooks. But I don't like to do Tunisian crochet. It's too close to stitching, too close to knitting for me. So, and I always mess it up. And I hate when it curls up on you. It's just not my thing. But I do watch the Tunisian crochet channel. I like to watch him. He hasn't done anything in a minute. And I just love his voice. It's so soothing. But I've never even tried. Does he actually? I think he shows you like techniques and stuff. But I just never, I've tried it so many times and it's always been a fail. So I just gave up on it. What's her name? Crystal Everdeen. She did a Harry Potter scarf. I don't remember which one it was, but she did the scarf using the Tunisian crochet, simple Tunisian hook. Simple Tunisian stitch. I think that's the one she used. And it was so cute. I was like, ooh, I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that. Please. As soon as I dropped one of those stitches and it looked weird to me, I just frogged and said, forget it. Those ball pits. Oh, you want a yarn pit? Oh my goodness. You lost a clover hook again, girl. Don't lose those clovers. I was bound and determined to learn Tunisian this year. Okay. You go right ahead with that. The closest I'm going to get to Tunisian is doing the knit stitch. That has nothing to do with Tunisian. That's it for me. I'm marking the date next year at this table. You will be showing us all the Tunisian crochet, just like you're showing all these. No. Mark it. Me and Tunisian do not get along because it's just, I've tried it so many times. And it's just, I hate that curling up and I see people that go like through the stitch. And I think that's my biggest problem, is trying to figure out exactly where that hook is going. So I just gave up. I haven't found anybody yet. I've watched TL Craft. Is that her channel? TL something. I've watched her. Oh, just speak up the devil. I've been watching Tony from TL Yarn Crafts. Yeah, I watched her, and I watched the Tunisian crochet hook guy, and I watched when Crystal did hers. Who else did I watch that did Tunisian? Some other person I watched that did Tunisian. I don't know. It's just something about it that it's just not me. Yes, I would swim in the yarn pit like Scrooge McDuck. It's cold. Oh my goodness. Kristen. Date noted. Y'all can note all y'all want to. This girl here, she gonna stick to making her little dolls. She gonna stick to making her little earrings. And she gonna stick to making her little purses. but nary a one is going to be Tunisian. Okay, mark it down. Mark my word. Okay, so does anyone have any ideas of a crochet along that we can do tomorrow? Tomorrow. I have ran out of ideas. I was thinking, and nothing came to mind. Let me see. Okay, Vera, be careful out there walking those dogs. Have a good evening. Thank you for joining me. I really like the crochet everything hook, counting stitches and rows. I really like the crochet everything hook. What's a crochet everything hook? Is that the one that you're talking about counting? That counts as you crochet? That would be so distracting for me. Okay, so it will be mosaic crochet. No, ma'am. Not at all. Who is this? Someone was doing the divine stitch. I looked that up. I was like, oh, I've seen that. I just didn't know that's what it was called. Because I think I actually have a hat pattern, but I don't know. I need to work on my Etsy shop too. Okay. I did Tunisian crochet for several washcloths, but I'm not great at keeping straight edges. Yeah, see, that's the thing. No, I'll just stick with the single crochet or the half double crochet for my washcloths and be happy. I'm not going to be fancy. I thought I was going to get fancy with that star stitch. I was like, okay, I'm done with the star stitch now. It was fun while it lasted. Not going to do that anymore. Now I have this other stitch that I saw because I'm doing these purses using the stitch, and it makes the yarn so tight and stiff. All right, Valerie. You have to click up every time. I made this stitch sounds far too tedious for me. The price is way beyond my means for just one hook. Oh, I hear you. Yeah, some things I just don't need. I'm not a real gadget person, but I like to get things that I think is going to work in my favor. And I know that was not going to be working in my favor. I have enough crochet hooks to go between um, what I need to achieve to finish what I want to finish. And what do I always fall back on? My clovers. I need to, I have all these purses that I did. I need to put linings in them. So much to do, so little time. This whole week went by so fast. I was hoping that it wouldn't, but it did. Went by way too fast. I saw they went $100 down to 50. Like 50 for one hook? Please. That's crazy. I would think that it would be a set. Where's my set? The set of the hooks with the light on them. You get a set, and I would think you'd be able to interchange that counter from hook to hook. not just for one hook. That's crazy. I wish all the time that I didn't need to sleep. I know. I feel you, Candace. And these 2 days that I have off are gonna fly by. All right, if nobody can think of a crochet along for tomorrow, then I guess I'll be working on something. I don't know what. I'm hoping I get this purse done. And I can, let's see. I know it. That's why I keep saying, don't buy any more yarn, don't buy any more yarn, don't buy any more yarn. But I go buy more yarn. Got 1,000 things going on. Nah, we're never gonna get through all those. That's the sad thing. We have so many goals. We don't have time is not our friend. Oh, I've been working on my mom's blanket. Thank you very much, Miss J. You get her done along. Something you need to get done. Yes, that's exactly what we'll do. That way everybody can work on their whatever they're working on. As I'm sure there's plenty, plenty, plenty of things that need to get done. I am a ridiculous pattern hoarder. Are you? Mm. It's and I was very surprised of how many patterns my old job, there was a lady there. She and I were crocheters. I'm a crocheter, she's a crocheter. And we would go online all the time looking for new patterns. And I printed so many patterns and I kept them. And now I can go back and look, oh, look at that. And I have all these books because I've always bought crochet books. And now I look at the books and they have the amigurumis in there. I said, ooh, now I know how to do them. Maybe I'll do what's in these books because, you know, it's just like with fashion. Oh, that's something else I'm gonna miss. I won't be able to see Project Runway anymore. Hmm, maybe I can see it on demand. Nope, because if you don't have it, you can't see it on demand. Anywho, last night's show they had the what do you call them? The housewives, the different housewives, New York, Potomac, and was it Orange County? I don't know. They had some housewives on there, so the contestants had to make something for their reunions. And for the life of me, I cannot remember. Oh, I remember the one that won. She made her like one side was like a suit, and the other side was lingerie. It was a cute gown that she made for her. All of them did really, really good, but the one that went home, yeah, I did agree because What she made for her was definitely not reunion worthy. That thing was for maybe she was gonna go somewhere, or I don't know. It didn't fit what it should have been. And then one of the ladies was not pleased at all with her outfit, and she 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 when the what do you call it, the designer asked her, do you mind a pant? She's like, if you can make one. And then the girl made a pant for her, and then she was like, I wasn't expecting a pant. And then when they were on, I was like, this is crazy. She gave her the side eye, like, I didn't say that. Yeah, you said it. This is an app you can download on your phone called Row Counter to help you count rows and stitches. I have Crochet Land on my thing, but I use that more so to give me an idea of pricing. Half the time I forget I have it on, and sometimes I look at it and I forget to turn it off, like when I stop. And one day I looked at it and like the price was like over $1,000. I was like, oh my God, I never turned this stupid thing off. But I like Crochet Land, and you can count as you go with that, because you have to, because you're realistically trying to see how long does it take me to do this, and how much would I should charge someone for it. So it gives you a really, I think, a good realistic overview of pricing if you have issues with that. I watch Project Runway on YouTube TV on demand. Okay, when you say YouTube TV on demand, are you talking about YouTube on your television and there's something that says demand? But is it up to date Project Runway, or is it the old stuff Project Runway? Lots of questions, just fill in the blanks, please. I hate when people do that. I didn't say that. Oh, yes, you did, sweetheart. Oh, what? I hate when people do that. I didn't say that. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I do too. I was really disappointed that and I felt, because the girl that did her dress, she had a meltdown. She cried. Well, I should say her pants. It was a cute outfit, but they were saying, I thought we were gonna have a Janet Jackson moment, because she's like, I have new boobs and a new butt, and I want to show them off. So if you have new boobs, so she had like a bustier that barely covered her nipple part, and then she has on pants. The pants is going to show it's going to show your whole body. If you put on a gown, you're not going to see your butt, because the gown is going to fill out. So anywho, I felt really bad for the lady, because it was a nice thing that she did, but I felt bad for her. But she had a meltdown. She was crying up a storm. Since October, I've only bought one skein I needed to join and border my temperature blanket, one skein to make a Yoda that gift that is spent less than $10 on you. Oh, good for you, Lori. I won't even say. I pay for UGTV and I get all the extra channels. I can watch it on my TV. Okay, how much does YouTube TV cost? It's an app. It has sports also. Okay. All right, gotta get rid of that. How do you make that claim when you are having everything recorded? I know it. That's the thing. I was like, everybody watched it. I mean, anybody that watched the show heard her say to her, if you can make it. And then when she makes it, she's like, well, I wasn't expecting a pant. Well, you should have never said it. You should have said, no, I don't want pants. I want a dress. I want a gown, whatever you want. You don't, I just felt bad for the designer. Thank goodness she didn't have to go home because of that. But when she gave that girl the side eye like that, I was like, you did say it, chick. That really ticked me off. I'm gonna have to be like what's her name? VJ said, go get me a VCR and hook it up and record my shows. Like I'm gonna miss David Muir. He's my favorite news guy. Okay, so are the on the YouTube TV, is it the current Project Runway that you see? People are not mind readers. I am a firm believer. You say what you mean and you mean what you say. Yeah. Don't leave any if you tell a designer, oh, just like if you wanted a haircut and you go in there and you say to the stylist, do whatever you want to do. And they give you a mohawk. And then you say, but that's not what I wanted. But you said I could do what I wanted to do. Gotta be careful because I might end up with a mohawk. You know, I love Project Runway. I'm gonna miss all my stuff. What's the other one that comes on that I like? Oh well, Netflix and I are gonna be friends. Oh no, 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 no. That'll take me right back up to the how much I was paying for Comcast if I like did that with the Comcast. No, that's all right. I'm gonna be all right. You can tell me who wins though, Melanie, okay? I don't even think you have to tell me because I'm sure it'll pop up in my news feed somewhere who won Project One Way. I don't know, maybe not. It doesn't matter. I'll find out. They have 7, well now it's down to 6, so I guess 6 more weeks. Nope. Nope. Let me see. It's not 6 more weeks because they usually have I think they have 4 at the end. 3 or 4 at the end. Anywho, we'll see. I can't watch anything now. And the DVR was recording up until, well, it recorded my soap opera, so I guess after that it stopped recording. I have not a clue. Hey, Nana Hands, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. I hope you had a thumbs up when you came in. What are you working on, and what's the weather like where you are? You get 85 channels. Ooh, child. I have an antenna from my local news. But so far, the local news has popped up. You can check the price of Hulu TV. Also, Sling can be cheap also. Yeah, I'm all right. I don't worry about it. This is gonna be my detox year from watching all that stuff on television. I'm gonna detox myself. Oh, let me see. Because my phone has that free. If I can get it open. Go black again. Thank you. Okay. Let me go to free. Free. Watch, listen, read, play. Okay, there it is. I don't know what Heartland is. Okay, CBS News is there. NBC News. Why doesn't it have ABC News? That's not right. Jag, Charmed, In the Cut, Murdoch Mysteries. 21 Jump Street. That's some old stuff on there, but that's fine with me. Let me see. It has some sports stuff on there too. But this is all, I'm sure, old stuff. Got a lot of stuff. You got kids stuff. Hey Arnold. Comedy. That Girl. How long has that been? What year is that? Family Ties, Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Oh my God. Are we there yet? The Pet Collectives. It's interesting how they set this up. Then they have international. Okay, what movies? Anything I want to see? No. Pandemic, nope. I don't want to see that. For sure, I don't want to see that. Rifleman, isn't that like a real old movie? Then it has music, Latino, crime. Let's go to crime. As you know, that's my fave. Oh, they got Dr. G Medical Examiner. Dismember, don't think I want to watch that. Unsolved Mysteries, he just creeps me out. Just that voice just creeps me out. My husband and son spent so much money going to Wings except to watch sports and eat with their friends. It actually saved us money to buy the sports package from this. Oh, speaking of wings, I don't know if I said this before. I ordered Chinese food and I was in the mood for some chicken wings. And they have a what do they call it? A family meal thing where you get soup, egg rolls, crab rangoon, and then you get and fried rice. And you get 3 entrees of your choice. And I had their old menu, and the old menu has the chicken wings on there. So when I called them and ordered it, she's like, "Oh no, we don't do chicken wings." I said, "But it's on your menu." She's like, "Oh, you have an old menu." She's like, "Chicken wings are very expensive. We don't do that anymore." I was like, "Oh my goodness!" So now, if you want the chicken wings, you cannot order it that way. You got to order it by itself. Working on a boho cow. The weather is gloomy. You home already, Nia? Cold in Belfast. Nia! Excuse me for yelling. Where's Bellflower, California? What's that near? She's ignoring me. Ariel, why are you home so early? I don't know what you said. Chickadee. Hello. Let me see. LJ Crochet. Remember Tubi, TV, Pluto? Yeah. Well, I can't do anything right now because the stupid television is it won't let me enter into anything. But I know Pluto is I have Pluto on my tablet. Oh, Murdoch Mysteries are great. Yeah.
I am home early because they changed my schedule again, but instead of making me stay longer, they made me stay less.
Oh.
So yeah, that's the only reason.
But you're off tomorrow still?
But I am off tomorrow. I am going to help you with your video.
Okay, cool. Let me see. Kind of VJ Raid late to the party. That's no problem. Thank you for coming over. Heartland is snippets of local news. Oh, but what I wanted was the traffic and weather every 15 minutes in the morning. Oh, is that what that is? That's interesting. Oh, VJ says she loves Murdoch Mysteries. Oh, y'all gonna have me looking it up. I'll find me a new fix. Because a lot of those crime shows that I watch anyway are repeats. You know, I like to watch them even if it's something I've already seen on another channel. I like to watch them and see how they spin it on a different channel. But anywho, I always got my phone so I can watch that. And there's something VJ or Melanie or Lori, there's something there. I don't know what it is. But I was really in the mood for the chicken wings, and the Chinese lady said, "No, we don't do that." And I didn't even want to order them separately because I was already spending $40. So I said, next time I'll just order them separately when I want them. I'm trying to think. Because wasn't there a shortage of the wings at one time? Yeah, there was, because I remember the commercial with one of those rappers. I can't remember. Yeah, they're like, what are you gonna do about the chicken wing shortage? He's like, we're gonna be doing thighs. Oh, who's that guy? I can't remember who that man is. I can see him in my head. I can't remember who he is though. But it was a Wingstop commercial. See, we're gonna be doing thighs. I was like, whoa. How can you be Wingstop and not have wings? It's like McDonald's not having a Big Mac. Angela said, hello. I think your internet speed may have changed. We got the trolls and you see it 1 minute later. Oh, okay. Well, it's the speed. Everybody's speed is different, because even when I watch, if my friends are on watching something, they know not to say anything because mine is gonna be slower than theirs. Plus, if I like watch television in my bedroom, it's on a different speed than the one in the family room because they're on different boxes. So yes, thank you for taking care of that. Glad y'all seeing it. Who knows? Speed is always off. Okay, so Melanie, I take the yarn. Okay, you're gonna have to show it to me. You're just gonna have to show me. Do a video. So I want her to have some cute ponytails. The symmetrical thing is hard for me. I was trying. I wonder if she has that on one of her things. Oh, I'm supposed to pay this Dr. Bill. I'm glad I looked at this because I put it over here to do it and didn't do it. You want me to try coming up again? Yeah, let's see what happens. If it doesn't work, then you'll have to show me. Oh, I guess I should put the thing back in there since all right, there's the invite again. Well, why don't you come up, Miss Candace? Come on, join the group. Come on. There. All right.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Is it working?
Yes.
Okay. I'm waiting for the blur.
Yeah, hurry up before it happens.
Okay, I'm thinking the same thing. Okay, let me grab the doll head. Alrighty, so what I do is if you want to do that, you start, with the skin tone.
Uh-huh.
And you'll go from here. Now, you don't have to sew it down. You only sew it down when you get to where you want to stop. So if you want to stop at the back of her head, you'll just sew it down there and that's it. And if you want to make it to where she's got, like 4 pigtails, so you'll sew it down kind of like snug under that wig cap. You'll sew it down from there. And then you attach it again right here and you pull it kind of tight, and then you attach it. So then it kind of looks like she's got a part. Well, my finger's not there. And then if you want it to be a 4-way part, then you would do it, because I've seen that before. Then you just sew it from one side over here.
Okay, but when you started, are you're using a yarn needle, right?
Yes. Where is it?
Okay, so you just go into that area.
Yeah, I would kind of go under just a little bit when I go in with my yarn needle, try to come in whichever way. Like you can come in from the side and then come up kind of right here and then just go straight back and then go underneath and end it or attach it, however way you do it. And that's how they make the part. It's just that easy. You don't have to, tack it down but one time at the beginning and in the end. And it's just a line. It just looks like, even though this is the wrong color thread really for her, it's lighter. It looks like a scalp line. It looks like a scalp line. Now, some people they'll go here and then attach it here, then come back up and attach it here and go. But for the most part, like Aniqua, they don't do that. They just make it a line. Just attach here, pull it back here, and attach here. And it'll stay, because unless somebody's moving it around, it'll stay. And it looks like a part, if it were to been, put down there.
And then when you attach her ponytails to make it look like, I'm so confused on that.
What do you mean?
Okay, I know you do the curly cues, so you just put them in a place.
Yeah, see, I got these little string. I always leave long tails because I never know how I feel like attaching. But I'll just take them and I just sew them on right here because she's going to have ponytails.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just sew them on. I think I'm going to make her 3 curly cues per ponytail. And I just sew them down. And usually I try to, you know how they both kind of swirl. I don't know if you guys can see it. Damn it.
Yeah.
The same way. I just kind of lay them on top, fit them together.
Mm-hmm.
And I just sew them down.
Okay.
You know, arrange them however you want them to lay. Because I'm going to do 3. So you see how there's a split? I'm going to do 3. So there's one going to be laying right here too. So it looks a little more full when I do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can attach them whatever's the best way for you, because I don't always attach them the way that I saw. Who did I see first do it? I think Yolanda, maybe. I think I saw Yolanda have a video about that. Yolanda Jordan, my pretty brown doll. She's got a lot of YouTube.
Yeah, I have to find, because for some reason I don't. The only videos that I've seen are the ones that are attached to the pattern that I bought.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm like, does she have a video about this ponytail?
This ponytail? Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna work on it because I started my other little doll. She's gonna have some cute little ponytails. I gotta give her some ponytails so I can give her a new name. She's gonna be named. I've already picked out her name. We're gonna see how she work out. So far, okay. Make a hat and scarf set for the 18-inch dolls, or red beanies for preemie beanies. It's about that red heart disease time again. Oh yeah, that's true. Hey Lisa, darling, how are you tonight?
Hey, Lisa.
And I hope you get a thumbs up. Are you working on anything? And what's the weather like in your neck of the woods? Because we know it's cold. Ooh, child. Yeah. But see, that requires me to make my doll is really little, so I'm not gonna be trying to make no little baby, no little teeny tiny. I'll give her a bow though. I can give her a red bow. I like the little, because I can do the little teeny. I can do one of them a day if I just sat my butt down and did it.
Yep, I told you I had to go back when I first started learning to make dolls. I tried to make the large ones first. I had to go back and just make the small ones. They might have been 6 or 8 inches with the pom-pom on top of their head. And all my dolls had either 1 or 2 pom-poms. That was it. And no mouth. They just had the little eyes, no nose and no mouth. And people liked them. I was like, are you sure? And they were like, we like them. And then I discovered the velvet lips, and Nikwa told me to go on Etsy and buy the velvet lips, and bam, they got lips.
Yeah.
Because the mouth I was trying to sew on,
yeah,
it was sad. It was really sad.
I'm not the embroidery girl, so I was like, yeah, I can forget that. I've tried that. The most I've done with a mouth is when I was doing the bear. Let me see. Yeah, because you have to do that, and then do the middle thing. I was like, this is still too much for me.
Yeah, I found from what I've seen is I need to, which I do have, those little mattress needles, the curved ones.
I have them.
That's what you really need to do to get in there to make the lips and make them really nicely. And you know, if I have to do it, I'll just have to do it. But as long as I got those lips,
honey, me and this felt gonna be friends forever and ever and ever.
Yep.
I cannot be bothered with that. Embroidery is not my thing.
You'll get, you know.
I'm trying to get better with trying to put those eyelashes on. I don't know why that tacky glue does not glue well. I don't
know, so this sounds really good for me. I mean, once I put it on, and you got the A-leans, right? The thing's called A-L-E. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe and it works really good with the felt lips that I have. So maybe, do you have it? Are there different types of felt? Or
yeah, there's different types of felt. The one that it worked best with was the one that actually had the sticky back to it. That worked because it's
Oh,
already
see,
got
I'll
a
never see
stickiness.
that.
But the ones without it, I ended up using and I told you I'm no good with the glue gun because this one is a hot mess. You can tell I used the glue gun on her. But I was looking
Now
at her. I was looking at her. I said, "You getting a body tonight, sister? Mm-hmm. You getting a body tonight."
the ones you sent me, I used that A-Ling tacky glue and it worked on it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe mine is crappy glue then instead of tacky glue.
You said you had clear though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't use the clear.
Ah,
I use the white. Use the white. Don't use the clear.
that
Yeah,
maybe
because it
that's
was on yours. It's holding them on there really, really tight. So don't use that clear.
okay. I'll just use the clear for my earrings to put on the ends of so that they don't move. That's what I'll use it for. I'll go get some of the white tomorrow.
Yeah, that's the kind.
So I can be straight. Make it my girl, and I'm gonna make you a little bow or something. You're gonna be all cute. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it is about these dolls because I never even had absolute until I saw your dolls. Even though I saw Niqua and I was like, oh, that's so cute. Yeah. But until I actually saw yours, and then when I actually did the little pom pom one, the first one, I was like, the Afro puff. I was like, hmm. Then when I saw the little one, and I actually made her. And Lori is like, yeah, you didn't want to do the mammogram.
Yeah, you sure did. I remember when you were swearing that your doll heads would never have a body. You sure did. Up and down. You swore up and down. They would be bodiless dolls.
Lori already writing down. I'm gonna be doing what's the thing I don't want to do? Because I don't want to do it.
Mosaic?
No, the other one. Tunisian. Oh, Candace says she can't embroidery or sew. And my sewing is horrible. Are you going to sell your felt facial features in Etsy? Yeah, I put the was it eyelashes? Yeah, the eyelashes on there. So I'm gonna make some more. I didn't realize how. Let me show you the well, this one I need to clean it. I threw one of them out already, but as you can see, it eats up the mat.
Oh, wow.
So I'll be buying more mats because you have to clean it because the bottom and I just turn it from side. This is the side I just finished doing some, so I have to clean it to try to make it sticky again. But I was like, oh my god! I was like, oh. But I've been learning a lot about that Cricut machine. I said that's how Cricut stay in business because we have to keep buying all this stuff to use it.
All the accessories.
Yes, because I used one of my other pads when I first did it, and it wasn't the right pad. And it's definitely a difference when you use the right pad for it. Because when I did it with the fabric pad, when you pull the felt, they come right off of it. But on those other ones, your stuff is a hot mess. You can do it, but it's not as easy as using the right pad though. But they weren't that expensive on Amazon, but I don't want to be buying those things over and over and over and over again. So
I saw at what was it, Dollar Tree? They had a lot of that vinyl on at my Dollar Tree.
The vinyl,
whatever that is. At my Dollar Tree, they had a bunch of that. Whatever you use for the Cricut machine.
Really?
I was like, I wish I had a Cricut.
Your your Dollar Tree is upscale.
Hey, everything's $1.25 and up.
Woo, child. Cricket is probably having a fit. Well, they had to allow it.
Yeah.
You get it unless they allow
Yeah,
them to
I
get
don't
it.
know if it's the Cricut brand, if they have their own brand, but I know it's what you use in the Cricut machine.
Yeah, Cricut has their own brand, but you can use other because I bought when I bought where's all that stuff anyway?
Yeah.
I don't even know where it is. But
Uh-oh, somebody, you about to have a dollhouse in the back of you like I had when I have all my dolls out. I see you got a little community growing behind you.
oh, my babies, yeah.
Got your little weeples back there.
My wee people.
Wee people, yep, your weeples. You got a little community of weeples.
Yeah.
They growing every day.
Mm-hmm. I saw Eileen's brand white tacky glue at the Dollar Tree. Girl.
Yeah, I've seen it there. Mm-hmm.
Y'all Dollar Trees just have everything. My Dollar Tree, I still haven't seen a crochet hook at the
No, I haven't seen
not the
that.
one near me. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go to the Dollar Tree that's further away from me because my niece told me that's where she got the crochet hook from. So I wonder if they have the tacky glue in there. If not, then I'll just take the drive down to Joann's or Michael's or one of them.
Yeah, mine, they carry the yarn, but no needles, no knitting or crochet needles.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen that yet because Jeanette was the first one that I saw that had gotten a crochet hook out of
True.
the Dollar Tree. I was like, what?
And it had a little ergonomic handle on it too. Yep. And I thought it was a clover that she was using, but she said nope. She got it from the Dollar Tree.
All these Dollar Trees are different. Every single last one of them.
They are.
And I think the further you are away from like a major store, the better their products are.
Mm-hmm.
Because they know they're like the one horse pony for everything.
We have one Dollar Tree that is right next door to a Joann's. Boy, that Dollar Tree has stepped up its game. It's got, I mean, just about anything you want to do crafts. Boy, they've got two rows of their craft section. I don't know if they're trying to compete with Joann's, but they're doing a good job.
There was a Dollar Tree next to Party City. Party City moved to another area. Because who's going to go into Party City to get tablecloths and stuff like that when you can just go there and get it for $1?
That's true. Because you're just going to throw it away or whatever after you're done. So
yes. I was like, oh, Party City left. That Dollar Tree is still there though.
Dollar Tree taking down stores.
Dollar Tree trying to put everybody out of business.
Like Walmart.
Close to the grocery store. Their craft and decorations are usually better here. Oh, okay. I know when I used to do parties for my daughter, that I'd go over to that Dollar Tree and rack up and have everything because all that stuff gets thrown out. So why do you want to spend $6 for a little piece of plastic to put on a table?
Exactly. I go there for Christmas bags because I don't wrap gifts anymore. I throw them in a bag. You know, I don't care what it is. I'm gonna try to fit it in a bag or something.
And sometimes they have some really good bags.
Yes, they do. I recycle bags. At the end, when we're done opening gifts, I'm like, where the bags at? Where's the bag? And I fold them back up.
I don't write anything on. Sometimes when they have the little card on there, I don't write on that card.
That's right. I'll put a little, you know what I do? I'll put one of the to from stickers on the bag, and I take it the next year. I put a sticker over that sticker. I sure do. I'm not trying to spend all that money on objects.
I know. The year she bought me all that yarn from the Dollar Tree, and it was in a huge bag. I kept that bag until it fell apart.
That's what you do. Yep. That is what you do.
Buying stuff over and over and over again.
Yeah, I went over to my brother-in-law's house and I looked and they still had the trash bag full of gift bags from when they all opened gifts. I said, "Are you throwing all these gift bags away?" They were like, "Yeah, girl, what is some of these?" I was like, "Really?" I said, "Let me see." I took some out. They have some nice ones in there. I said, "You don't throw these out. You use them next year. What are you doing?" We don't do that. That's called recycle.
Yep. Yeah, Lori, I know that they definitely try to the only thing that they don't have is, fresh vegetables and stuff like, but some of them have meat in there.
No, my 99-cent store has fresh vegetables.
Really?
Yeah, the brand name 99-cent store. Oh yeah. I'm glad before I moved, I went in there and I didn't get my eggs and milk, but all my vegetables. Oh yeah. They have the kale salad in the bag, the same that you see in the store. All the cut up romaine lettuce in the bag, all the same stuff is in the same brand. It's in 99-cent store.
Wow.
Their fruit, apples, bananas, oranges, sweet potatoes, right? All that at our 99-cent store. I love it.
That's good.
Like I said, I don't trust the milk and eggs. I don't know, but all the vegetables and the fruit. Yep. And there's always people over there buying it too. They sell brand name butter.
That's a good thing though, because fruits and vegetables are expensive.
Yep, they sell brand name canned goods.
6 layers of stickers. Krista said her gift bags have about 6 layers of stickers.
See? Smart woman. Smart woman.
I say those gift bags you can reuse. I do, and even like if you at stores and they have nice sturdy bags like the what do you call that makeup store?
Ulta, Sephora.
Yeah, they have good bags.
Yes, they do.
Paper bags, and you don't usually get paper bags. And some other place that I get those bags, I can't even remember, but I keep them. Please.
I try to buy bags.
Hey,
just
she says been listening for a while. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you too. Hope you had a thumbs up when you came in.
I try to buy bags that are maybe just one color, like blue or green or red or like that. So if I have to use them for someone's birthday, I can use it for a birthday or Christmas. If I run out of Christmas bags, don't be surprised. If you see your gift bag, say happy birthday. Because that happened one year. My daughter was like, "Mom, happy birthday." I said, "It's Jesus' birthday." Jesus' birthday, I'm sure.
EJ, see, she cranking out a hat now.
Yes, I did, EJ. I've made this is the hat I made the other day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the double layered. I want to try to make a single layered. I got some Craft Smart yarn. It works good with Craft Smart. It likes Craft Smart. But this is that
But what kind is that the yarn itself, or is that a design that you did?
No, that's the yarn itself. Let me see.
That's nice.
Look, I had to use the restroom on the way to work from the other day, and I just happened to stop by and use Michael's bathroom. So it just happened. So I got some of this jacquard stuff.
Yeah, every time I see that, I want to take it home, but I leave it.
And I want to try it on my Centro because it looks like, the colors will fall. I've been noticing the colors fall really nice when I see other people's. I made that one. And this is the very first hat I made. It's really bright, but it's red. I got excited because I didn't drop not one stitch. And then that made me get excited. But then when I got to this one, it had to drop a stitch and hurt my feelings. And I had to get on YouTube and figure out how to do it. It's just funny because you got to watch a couple of those videos. Everyone does it differently.
Everybody does.
Just like gathering this up here, on this one, I followed some girl's tutorial and it probably not going to show up, but it's more bunched up.
Oh, yeah.
It's thicker. And when I put it on your head, it sticks up a little more. Well, she said when you cast off, she was picking up both loops off the little thing, like kind of scooping and getting the back loop and the front loop.
No.
Well, when I looked at another one, this lady only grabbed up the little front loop.
Yeah.
So when I gathered it up, it didn't bunch up as much. So when you put it on, it lays flatter to your head. So you just have to, you know, I think people as they go, they do what's easiest for them. What works for them.
Yeah, what works for them.
Yeah, you really gotta go.
Someone's birthday around the world.
It's true. It's somebody's birthday. But yeah, I like this. It feels really soft, but I want to make a 1-layer one because my husband, thank you, VJ. He said this burns his head up because he's, you know, he runs hot. So he wants one that's 1 layer. So I'm gonna try to do a 1-layer, but I got to figure out how to control that curling. But I think once he puts it on, it might not matter if it curls a little bit. You know, at the end, when you make a 1-layer, it'll curl up. The end of the brim, if you make a 1-layer, it kind of curls a bit. It doesn't lay flat like when you do these.
I haven't done a 1-layer one. Every one I do is 2. I just fold it into itself, and that's it.
Yeah, I want to do some 1-layer ones because me too, my head, you know, with me having hot flashes, I don't need them that thick. I don't need it that thick. I will burn up. My little head would just catch on fire. But
I'm trying to think when I did the one with the 2-tone brim, I can't remember. I don't think I've ever done 1-layer. I can't remember.
Yeah, most people don't, but I've seen videos, so I'm gonna have to
Lori says the hat. Lori J said the hat is beautiful.
oh, thank you.
Lori A said I used the Sephora bag once as a gift bag. I just glued at the front of it. Okay.
Right.
Their bags are nice. Oh, Christmas card over the okay, the store name, yeah.
That's a good idea.
Oh, Gigi's trying hers now. I'm going to Michael's on Sunday. I'll look for that yarn. Yeah, I like the what's their brand?
Craft Smart.
Craft Smart, yeah.
That's what that red hat is too. It's Craft Smart, and it works really well.
She says make the
2-layer brim
and the 1-layer won't.
Okay.
Huh?
So you make a 2-layer brim when you're doing the 1-layer. So what you probably have to do, what I've been seeing people kind of do, is after they do a couple of layers, they kind of fold it up. Or afterwards, they kind of fold it up and sew it down or something like that. They do something different. So I'm gonna have to watch because I know there's videos out there.
The 2-tone one, and I don't think it was a single layer. There's one video that I watch when I want to do a one with a brim, the 2-tone, whatever heck it is.
Yeah, I see what Marshall, she says, Melanie, go watch Jess' channel. She explains you do 40 and then join it like you would at the end and then finish by doing another 80 rows. That sounds about what I've been seeing. That sounds about like what I've been seeing. So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it out. I don't know if I'm gonna try it today. I'm wait till my medication hits because you know you gotta watch.
Yeah, that's why I was telling you don't do that.
Yeah, I thought about it when you said that, and I said, now if I get this out and I'm watching it go in a circle, I'm gonna fall out.
Yep.
So I said, no, I'm gonna wait until I've taken this medicine today a couple times, and then I'll attack it tomorrow. I'll try it tomorrow after I've had a couple of doses because I already feel like I'm walking sideways, tilted all the time. I don't need no. I've seen that too. The waist yarn.
Yeah, the waist. I don't know. I'm not that fancy with it. I just want to whip out a hat, fold it in, and be done with it.
I probably, later, I'll get into using the waist yarn, but right now I'm not into that. I don't, because they'll do like maybe 5 or 10 rows of the waist yarn, and then when they're done, they'll just take it all apart and do all this other stuff. But I'm like you, when I'm using the machine, all I want to do is cinch it up, and that's about all the sewing I want to do. Because it makes it so much quicker, you know.
Yeah,
And
JoJo Juju does. She has different ways when she does the waist yarn of how she puts it all together, and she has. I think she has a video where she 5 different ways of how she does it, and I tell you, her she to me she is the queen of Central and Addie.
I've seen her videos pop up now. Now since I've been looking up Central videos, boy, everybody's videos pop up.
Yep.
I even watched Bag of Days video, Central versus the Addie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she prefers the Addie because, like she said, that's what she had first, and it's made better and stuff like that. But
you know, I was saying the hat that I made with the where's that hat? That I made on the Addie. I said it has to be for a child because it has absolutely no give. This camouflage one. This was made on the Addie. That Addie only has, I think, 46 needles.
Yeah.
And then these were made on the Central. Now it might be the yarn is different too, because I could not use this yarn on the Central at all. It was like I felt like it was gonna break my thing.
Wow.
See, these hats I can put on my head. This hat, no.
Oh wow.
It's real tight, so it's definitely for a child. I can't do anything with it.
Yeah, I have to watch where I put my attention with my yarn. I noticed with this Craft Smart yarn, I put it on the middle little hole for my Central. If I put it on the largest, the loosest tension, it drops stitches.
Oh yeah, I always put like because these hats I use the 3-weight yarn, so I put it on that last one, the very last one, and I just put the yarn between my hand and put it on the table so that I can make sure it's not too slack. Had all these hats. I had not a single drop stitch, none of them.
That is lucky.
I was like, oh, I'm getting through these. And it's been because I really only take those out during the holidays and make a few hats with it. Other than that, they just sit up there and collect dust.
I saw a lady made a sweater. She made a beautiful sweater with it. And people are making blankets some people are making long tubes and then sewing them together and doing all this stuff.
That's too much work for me. That cranking is work, honey.
It can be. Yeah, it can be. That's exercise. It was funny because I had my Fitbit on the hand that I was doing the cranking, and it counted it as steps. I had
that was exercise. You was working that bicep and triceps.
Well, it said it was because I did over 6,000. My little thing goes off at 6,000, and I looked. I said, "Oh my goodness, it's counting it as steps." I said, "I'll take it, whatever I can get."
I don't mess with that. It's work. That's why I told you when you said how many you do, I said I do like 30 rows at a time. Then I take a break. Then I go back and do some more, and I take a break and do some. I can't do that thing constantly. That works my arm out. Especially this week I couldn't have done it because my arm's still hurting from that doggone booster shot.
Oh.
Doesn't hurt as bad as it did Tuesday, but I brushed up against them and I was like, ooh, that still hurts.
That booster shot stayed sore for me for a long time.
Ooh. Tuesday was bad. I think using the waist yarn is so much easier. You don't have to. Yeah, the waist yarn is great for like if you're doing the headbands and what else do you do with that? And when you do the two-tone thing, anyway, yeah, the waist one because the contrast yarn is a lot easier to see every single stitch as you sew it up. So the waist yarn is cool. Let me see. Moving my Fitbit to the other hand. Thanks for the tip.
It did. I
Oh
got a
my
lot, look, I
goodness.
got a lot of pretend steps in. I counted it on my arm. I was like, oh, now I thought about it. I said, like you said, I've been cranking. Shoot, that
Cranking
count.
doesn't stop, y'all.
Mhm.
That's all right. I'm just gonna stick with I can't do no dolls on the Centro.
Lots of people make them. Oh, if you go to Etsy, put in Central Patterns. Some woman on there can make any animal you want off that Central. I mean, she's got a cute llama. She's got little dinosaurs. I mean, teddy bears. The teddy bears are cute.
I saw JoJo Juju. She has some, I think it's a lamb. I'm not sure what that thing is that she made on the Centro. Or the Addy, whichever one she made it on. Man, yeah. I still like my crochet hook. That, you know, that's a convenience, but I still prefer to crochet.
Yeah, I do too. It's just fun and quick. It's a new toy, like you said.
Yep. As I got him, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Shoot, after I started cranking that thing, I was like, listen, no, I'm not gonna be doing this all the time. No. I've never even tried to do the flat panel. I don't even think I've ever seen anybody do the flat panel.
I watched a video today on the flat panel. It's very easy. You change it from T to P.
Yeah.
And the way she was showing you doing it, if you did a flat panel using all of them, it stops you at a certain point when you from one right. Yeah, and then then you just reverse.
Yeah, that's
you
all
go
right.
forward and you reverse.
All right.
See, you say that, but don't you never say never, Gigi? Because here you are making a doll.
I didn't say never. I just like, no, that's all right.
You said, I want to get into that. That's too tiny for me. And now you got a little neighborhood behind you. You got little dog children behind you. Yeah.
You gotta have every size knitting machine to make those stuffed animals. Oh. See, like that middle Addy one up there, I could use that to make little hats for my dolls when I start making bigger ones. Because I can get a little hat out of that.
That's true.
They can have a little cute knit hat. I'm gonna try to do the little stripe ones again that I haven't even finished watching OVW's thing. That was what, last month? I don't remember how long ago it was. I would have to go search for it because I wanted to see how she did the hearts. I think she did the hearts on her Addy, and I didn't see it. Even when she did her hat, she was like, "Oh, I can't get this on my head." Because there for some, I think, I wonder if I use the 3-weight yarn, if it'll give more stretch. But that 4-weight camouflage yarn has no give.
I think it sounds like it has to do with the tension. Maybe if did you have it on the loosest tension?
No, because there's no tension on the Addy.
Oh.
No, it's you holding the tension because and like I said, mine is old. I don't know what the new ones are like.
Yeah, the new ones have a tension control and a counter, electronic counter on it.
Yeah, that's what I say. I don't have all that. I hold my yarn to make sure it doesn't drop any stitches. But all you do is feed. Once you go around to cast on, and then you feed it through the little feeder, and you still got to make sure you hold the tension. I'm sure you still have to make sure you hold the tension on the other ones that have the thing, because all it takes is one on the thing and it messes up everything. I won't be spending. I saw some, matter of fact, I think when I was on Amazon, it popped up. I think an Addy machine popped up, and it was the Express, a small one.
Yeah.
I think it was $200 or something.
It is.
I was like, Not in this lifetime. I'll keep that. But I was like, why is this thing costing that kind of money? Out of their minds.
Yeah, I think back in the day said when she bought her Addy, it was $250. Now the new one with all the bells and whistles is $350 with the electronic roll counter and tension and all this other stuff that comes with it now.
This one is $309. Let me see what the information is about this thing. Looks like mine. Let me see. Looks like the box that mine came in. Let me see about this thing. Yep, 46 needles. The electronic row counter contains 5 replacement pins. It's only 46 needles. And if it's an electronic row counter, it doesn't look electronic to me because it looks like it has that same. I think the pictures are different. Yeah,
the one that has electronic roll counter is $355.
This is 309. See, when you look at the picture, you see that little knob there?
Yeah.
That's what I have, the little knob. But when you go to the next picture, you don't see the knob. So
and you got to look at those pictures carefully because they're tricky like that. They're very tricky like that. They have, it's called the Addy extended version that has all this electronic stuff and all these.
See, there's no tension ring or anything on there. You just feed it through that feeder and that's it.
Yeah, see, the new one, they
connected to.
Extended version has a tension control like the Centro. I just wish, like with my Centro, it was a little bit more portable or whatever because the legs to the Centro are screwed. You have to screw them on. I wish they were like a cardboard table. You know how you could just plop the legs out on a cardboard table? I wish my Centro was like that and they could just tuck under and I could store it somewhere better. But your Centro, the legs have to stay out. And I wish the little tension holder, I wish you could just flip that down somewhere so it's not sticking out. I mean, I know some engineers, somebody had to think of how to make that. They should have thought of how to put it up because you can't even put it back in the box unless you take the legs off. You got to screw those legs off. It won't fit. So I just threw the box out. Because I'm not going to screw the legs off and then every time I, screw the legs back on, I'm not going to do that. So I just threw the box away and I'm sure somebody's made a Centro cover, Centro bag on Etsy because, you can find anything on Etsy. So it doesn't get dusty. I'll just put a little cover piece of cloth over it now so it doesn't get dusty while it's sitting. But yeah, if the legs were able to just pop out like a folding cardboard table, you can store it better, put it in something, put it back in the box it came in.
This Addy extender, extended version with manual counter includes 46 needles. I don't know what's the extended? What's extended?
Because it should have the little tension thing on it too, like the Centro now.
I don't see it.
Yeah, it's supposed to. I was like, I haven't felt moved to buy the Addy yet because it's $300. Maybe.
I don't know what this Addy stopper is. What is that?
The stopper is from when you want to make panels. When you want to make panels, you use the stopper.
Child, over my head.
Look, when you retire,
I don't need to upgrade
you might want to get into it.
Oh Lord, for all of them, it's $544. $4.
Don't you get 2 of them for that?
You get 3 of them.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah,
'Cause you
3
get
of the
Addie
different
egg. I have the
sizes.
Addie egg too that I don't use. No, they can keep all that. I got the little Addie. I don't need to upgrade it because it's not like it's gonna. I haven't made any money. I haven't made my money back from when I bought it. So my central has a counter, but it spins wildly, so I have to keep counting. Oh my goodness!
Some people say on their central sometimes it breaks.
Yeah, but those are little zip up bags for storing china plates might fit your central. Oh,
That's true. I have to try it because I don't want it to just sit up there and gather dust and whatnot. I'm,
join mine. Mine gathers dust on a regular.
You say join mine.
Mm.
That's a good idea, EJ. Pillowcase.
Hand towels or pillowcases. Oh, okay. You all are good. I'm not a good girl.
She says she duct tapes her central down when she uses it. The one that I got, it has suction.
Mhm.
And the woman said on there, if like it doesn't suction as good on my table because it's like it's textured. So she said just get some packing tape down where you're gonna have the legs, and then put the suction on that, and that works too. It does. But I had it suctioned on my kitchen counter. I almost couldn't get that sucker off. I had to give me a little butter knife and I mean, it was suction. It was not moving. I almost wish I could have left it there, but people got to eat and stuff. But so I was like, dang, can't get this thing off. I was trying to peel it up with my fingernails. I had to get a little butter knife and but it was hanging on.
When one of mine, I just move it until it comes off the table. I don't even try
Yeah,
to pull it up.
it wasn't even working. It wasn't trying to come off. I was like, goodness.
Yeah, a lot of people spend good money for those things now because that's why I said when I got mine, because I got all 3 of them, it had to be about $300 or something, but that was like
Oh, well, that's a good deal.
3 or 4 years ago. I don't remember when I got it. It's been so long ago.
That must have been, was that before Bag a Day did her review?
Oh, long before that. Long before
See,
that.
people said the price went up after she did her review.
Because they all, all those companies watch her because she buys all that yarn and stuff. And they a lot of them watch it. That's how Hopium, sends her all those freebies.
Oh, okay. Because I thought most of the time she says she buys her own yarn.
She does.
So
but they
can
send
get
her
her
freebies too, and she uses the freebies as giveaways for her subscribers.
Yeah, I guess she's serious when
she says she doesn't want to be beholden to nobody. I said
I don't blame her on that. I don't blame her because you want to be able to say if some yarn sucks, you want to say it sucks.
That's right.
Don't get things.
Yep.
Because people will come back at you and say, I got this yarn and you were saying it was great. It was itchy, scratchy, it broke, or it had knots,
It's like Mikey talking up that Ogo. Please.
Walmart had that Ogo on sale for $2.50. I guess they were like, no one is buying this, so it needs to Ogo out the door.
Yes.
Yeah, it was on sale.
It is not the go-to yarn.
And even on sale, I did not want to buy it. I said, oh, this is nice. And I just walked on by.
Let me see, I think I bought red, white, and blue because I plan to do some little hats with red, white, and blue. After that,
I don't like the way, I don't know. I'd rather have a skein. Why don't they just make a better skein with less knots and where it's easier for you to find the beginning, the center pull? How about we just work on that simple thing, that center pull and no yarn bar.
Perfect that first.
And no knots. We would appreciate just that. I will buy
what's
yarn.
so weird? The mill-ins are the yarns that was like the excess because it wouldn't make a whole skein or whatever. But millions don't even have knots. I buy millions all the time when I
Yep, I do
when I
too.
used to go to AC Moore, and they never had knots. But you can buy a yarn that you pay $5 for, and it's got knots. What the hell?
Yeah, you'd be mad. And especially you always get the knots when you're on a flow. You know,
Yes.
you're on a flow and you're getting something done, and then all of a sudden you got a big ass knot. Just
Like, can I not? And then you're like, man, now if I really want this to look right, I need to cut this, and so I get rid of this knot. Now let me see if I can crochet it in where you can't see it. Oh, I hate knots.
yeah.
There should not, if those yarns, if they were on that machine right, there should not be any knots. Period.
I got some bad Craft Smart yarn when I was on my Central. It made me so mad. It had knots, I would think, every 5 yards. It had little knots. And I was lucky that I was catching it because I was holding the little yarn, feeling for knots. Because the woman said, make sure you hold your yarn, even just because you'll catch that knot before it goes up. And I caught it. And it did go through the little thing. And I was able to, you know, get it in, but it still got a damn knot in there.
Yep. Maybe taking our money on them doggone knots. Yes, center pull and no knots. That's right. That's what they need to work on.
Yeah.
Hey, Sabrina, how are you tonight? Thank you
Hi,
for
Sabrina.
joining. Hope you did a thumbs up. What's your weather like, Miss Sabrina?
It's 70 degrees here. It's not bad today.
Yeah, that little running around I did, I was like, whoo, I had to turn my AC up. I like, it's hot out there.
But that cold will creep back in the later it gets. Starts creeping in on you.
That's all right. All right, I'm going to finish this one last row and I'm going to get off of here since I can't watch the news.
So you just have Wi-Fi, right? Okay. To see, go check out Hulu TV. They may have cheaper prices based on what you want. Who else has it? I don't think Netflix has Netflix TV. But they had
I have Netflix. I have Prime. My daughter has Disney. But see, no, the thing is with the because I canceled all of those channels, and because I don't have the DVD, I should have told her to keep the DVR because it's only $10. I should have kept it because I know I like to record a lot of stuff because when there's nothing else on and I can look at the crap that I recorded. But because I canceled it and now they finally canceled it, and the news, like when I'm doing my lives, the world news, I record it so I can go back when I'm off my live and I can watch it because I like David.
Now, you know, on my regular YouTube, they do certain channels on regular YouTube. They have a YouTube channel. So you might be able to look up NBC News, CNN, and all that. And they have a regular channel on YouTube that you can view without, you know, any charge. Like, I mean, a lot of these channels are getting slick. They're like, we want your viewership, no matter how we have to get it. If you don't have regular cable or Wi-Fi, but you can get on YouTube here, watch our channel.
Yeah.
You know. And with Project Runway, girl, whatever night it comes on, check YouTube, and there's usually somebody that puts it up and puts it on real quick, and they don't get caught for about maybe 5 or 6 hours, maybe not till the next day, but you can see it. I'm telling you, that's what I used to do. Before I had YouTube TV and all that, I would just check YouTube TV and somebody was running it and they weren't supposed to be. So I just go on and watch it real quick. And next thing I know, I might look back a couple days, it's gone. But they did it really quick to get all that view, to get those views, you know?
Yep. Yeah, there's always a trick of the trade. Somebody's always going to outsmart somebody else.
Yeah, I see why people get black boxes now, because it's robbery. We got to pay for good water. We got to pay for TV when you used to be able to plug it in with your antennas and see. You could watch TV anywhere there was a plug.
Mm-hmm.
Anywhere there was a plug. And
Yep.
I mean, whoever thought we would have to pay for clean water? I
know.
mean,
I
when we
know.
used to drink water out the water hose as kids, playing
Mhm.
outside.
Yep. Child, now you scared of everything. Everything is scary now.
It should be.
Everything. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off of here because I got to go figure out what I messed up on my doll because she got to get done.
We're gonna come back tomorrow. You're gonna have 2 or 3 little
Hulu
buttons.
has ABC News. Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay.
You gonna make me go get Hulu because you know I love Hulu. You know I love ABC News. I like David.
You just probably gonna have to take a little time, and you'll go through and find all the stuff that you like to watch before you go find it.
Candace
And you got
make her cranky as all get out.
It does make you mad. My daughter, when she was young, would untangle them for me, but yeah, we just have Prime TV because I get the Amazon Prime, and I never thought about watching it. And then somebody said to me, "Oh yeah, this is on Amazon. It's an Amazon Prime movie." I said, "What? Man, they got just as many channels, and I'm already paying for it because I have Prime."
Yeah.
And then from there, if I get YouTube TV, they work together along with Hulu and all that other stuff. So, do you have an Amazon stick?
No, my friend, she said she thinks she has a second one, so she's gonna check when she comes back. Her father passed away, so when she comes back, she's gonna check and see if she has a second one because her roommate had bought her like an upgraded one.
Yeah, because they have some that they have voice control or just the regular. But if it doesn't work well with your TV, don't get mad. You may have to get it upgraded if you have a newer TV. Because
I have an older TV because it's a smart TV, but it's probably the first generation of smart TVs.
Okay, so you might be okay because I know we had to upgrade our sticks because 2 or 3 of our TVs were newer, and it has to do with that 4K or 5K stuff, getting the clearest picture. I don't care about the clearest picture on my TV. I really don't. My husband, he's real.
Yeah, they got to see everything perfect.
It's got to be perfect on a big old TV. The TV's not big enough that it's 40 or 60 something inches. Like you can't, it's got to be clearer, So we got the upgraded ones, and some of the older sticks are on my kids have and everything, but it's worth it. I mean, Amazon, like I said, you're gonna find it. You get that stick, you might be all right.
Yeah.
And they're cheap too. If you don't get the upgraded sticks, they're like $29 maybe.
Because I was gonna wait till Prime Day and then get it then, because that's when you get the better deals.
And some of them have where you can DVR some things. If you get the certain stick, you can do that on those sticks with the memory and stuff. You can do all that. Amazon, hey, they took us away from the cable company. They got mad and tried to tell us that we had to do an early termination fee. And I said, you know what? When I added it up in my mind, I said, tell them all right, because it's still going to end up cheaper in the end.
Yeah.
So they tried to get mad.
They always trying to figure out a way to keep you. But I keep telling them, I said, you keep taking the things away and then you want to increase the price.
Yes. Yeah, ours was creeping up to $300. It was like $272. I was like, wait a minute, we don't even have movie channels.
And see, that's the thing. I don't have HBO, Cinemax, none of that stuff. None of it. And then they took stars away and wanted you to pay for stars. I was like, no.
No, we have no movie channels. And we just had kind of like extended cable on 4 TVs, extended cable. It should not have cost us almost $300. I didn't even watch it. I always watch TV on my tablet and stuff. I like to carry my tablet where I go. I don't care about the screen size and all that. So, I'll watch it on my phone, I just don't care. But my daughter will watch it. She's got an iPad. She doesn't watch her TV too much. But it was just ridiculous. It was highway robbery. That's what it was.
Yeah. And that's
almost $300. That's a car note.
It is. And I'm like, Okay, I need the cable because I have to work. I said,
Yeah.
but I don't need all these channels.
He didn't believe that we just wanted Wi-Fi. Hi, Oh, have a great evening, Candace.
Thank you, Candace, for coming.
Yeah, they couldn't believe that we just wanted Wi-Fi, and they started telling us all these things. Oh, they started offering us stuff for free. We'll give you HBO free for 6 months. Okay, then what? And we'll give you this and that free for this amount of months. And then when I forget that 6 months is over, my bill is going to go up $75 or something crazy. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. And they were
oh, and we have a program that you can get $30 discount on your cable. Let me see, on your internet. I said, yeah, and how long is that for?
Yeah, it's not for us.
Oh, as long as you're with us. I don't trust them.
Or until they come up with some new packages and then tell you have 6 months to choose something of the new, because for some technical reason or whatever, they're getting rid of your old package.
Yeah, just like they started charging. My latest bill came, it was $235. So that's $10 up from the last bill.
Now, how many TVs do you have cable on?
Just 2.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Just $200
for just 2 TVs.
So, but that includes the internet and the cable and the phone. I said I don't need the phone. I said because I don't even know the phone number, and I don't give I don't give it out to anybody. I said I don't need the phone. I said I need the internet because I kept emphasizing that to her because I didn't want that chick to turn off my internet and then I won't be able to work.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they did to the television, but after I got off the phone with her, that television was shot.
They sent a signal. All it takes is a signal.
Right, but she must have sent the wrong signal because when I called them, I was like, my television is out, and you only get the automated thing now. You don't get human beings anymore. It's hard to get a human being. Oh, we'll send a signal and we'll call you back in 10 minutes. And then they sent me a text message. Oh, it looks like we need to send a technician out. The earliest we have is the 10th. I'm like, what? I'm gonna go.
That's when you feel like saying, that's when you feel like saying, why don't you come get all this madness, but you need your Wi-Fi, like you said, to work.
Yeah, I gotta have that.
They got you.
And then she says, oh, and you can get your own modem. That will save you money also. And all I'm thinking to myself, if I get my own modem and something happens to this internet, then they're going to charge me because I got my own modem to fix whatever their problem is. I said, nope, I'm going to keep using their little modem because something happened to it. They can fix it.
And when they do come out, tell them to check your speed. Because when we got rid of all that stuff, they were mad and they messed with our speed. They messed with it. They slowed it down or did something. And they said, oh, well, what happened was we've updated things and we see that you didn't have the updated Wi-Fi package. But how come it was okay when I had it was okay a couple days ago. But now all of a sudden, we have to get a higher internet package. Just the game.
They always got some tricks.
The game. So you might want to check that and make sure that your internet speed is at the highest or whatever, because that might be what's wrong here. Because
well, I don't think that I think that's because it's the evening and a lot of people go on at the same time. That affects it. And because I know we always said that at my other job, when the California people came on, like at 9, we were on from 8 to 12. Good. But when the California people came on, everything slowed down. So I think that's another issue. Never knows.
You pay for unlimited and all this stuff, just like with my cell phone. I pay for unlimited on T-Mobile, but yet when I get to using a certain amount of gigs or whatever it is, it slows down. And I call them and I say, hey, what's going on? They go, oh yeah, you have unlimited, but when you reach this amount, it slows down. Well, what the hell am I paying you for then?
Exactly. That's what,
Well,
they sued Apple over that. I think Apple got sued over that because they did that
yeah.
to their
I'm like, what am I paying you for
customers.
then? And they said, well, what you're paying for is not to get charged extra over the 5 or whatever, the regular amount. That's what you're paying for. But I'm still getting slowed down like the other people
Mm-hmm.
who are getting charged more. I said, man, y'all full of mess.
They got some excuses. They always got some excuses. Oh, I
Yeah.
can't stand it.
Mm-hmm.
But they got us over a barrel. It's like we know we need this stuff.
Yeah, we got addicted to it. We need it, and
Mm-hmm. And it's not even an addiction. It's necessary evil. You cannot function like, it's just like cell phones. You can't go without a cell phone because there's no more pay phones. And who wants to be in a nasty pay phone anymore?
you're right.
So you have to have a cell phone. You don't necessarily have to have the one that's got all the bells and whistles, but you have to have a cell phone because otherwise you don't have a connection to nobody.
Yeah, when I had my first cell phone, it was very simple, and I only turned it on for emergencies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I never had it on all the time. Oh no! And if you called me, you better be 30 seconds. What you want? What you need? You using my minutes?
Yep, the minutes, girl. The
And
minutes.
then don't leave no long darn message because that counts on your minutes too. Oh, I would be mad at people leaving a long message talking about how you do, talking slow.
Talking slow.
Hey, all the and I used to say that on mine. Please do not say please do not talk slow. Please state your business quickly. You are on my minute. I know you remember that.
Oh, girl, those minutes. And I would tell my friends, like, they got into this texting, and I was like, no, don't be texting me because I can only get so many text messages.
Do you remember how they used to charge you like 5 cents a text or something, or a word, or it was something?
Mm-hmm.
It was detailed.
Yep, they charge you for all that stuff. Now everything is unlimited, and you can get this, you can get that, and like Lori said before, when her son phone rings, he looks at it like it's some foreign thing.
Like, why are you speaking to me? Can you be texting me?
People in their own home texting each other.
Yes, and what's funny is my daughter's on this like dating app thing, and she said, yeah, he wanted to call me. She said, I thought, shouldn't you be texting me first? It's like that now.
Oh my God.
You can have my number, but don't call me. I don't want to hear your voice yet. We're not there. We're not listening to each other's voice. We're still at texting.
Mm-mm. I said, I'm a grown woman. I need to hear your voice. Don't send me no text because that already tells me, no. Mm-mm.
Things have changed with this texting. People think calling is way more personal. Good evening, Monda.
Hey, Monda, how are you tonight? Yeah. I'm getting ready to get off, but I'm glad you came. Hope you get a thumbs up.
Yeah, you text person, it's less personal, but calling is like, you want to hear my voice? I don't know if you voice worthy.
Yep, wait until 9 o'clock to call long distance. Yep.
I remember that.
Oh yeah. Things have changed. I mean, it's you have to roll with the punches, but you don't have to take all my money with you now. There's got to be some kind of limitation on that. I said I'm paying for the what do you call it? Netflix. I love Netflix and binge out on Netflix. I can be up on Saturday night crocheting something and turn something on Netflix and just binge out. And so I'm paying for the Netflix. My daughter's paying, and she gives me half because she wanted to be on mine. I said, so you're gonna have to pay your half too. And she has the Disney, which she's never here. I don't know when she watch it. She heard her boyfriend watch it, but anywho.
They have good documentary. I have Disney Plus because I like The Mandalorian, but I've seen that they have really good documentaries and stuff. They have some extra stuff. Yeah. Really
I
good
watch all my,
documentaries and a lot of other things.
I watch all my documentaries on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Netflix will give you. I watched that 137 shots. Child. And none of those police officers would testify. Girl.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, you don't even want to. You know, it's so disturbing. It is so.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it then. I'm gonna take your word for it because the world is enough. The world is enough.
I was just, I couldn't believe. I just couldn't believe. And we're talking. This was like in 2014, I think.
Oh no.
Real recent. Real recent.
Yeah,
Yep,
I don't
the boy
need
looks
any
at the ringing phone like it's an alien from Mars appearing.
Like, who's calling me and why?
Hey, Lori,
I'm
how's your
just,
new job?
oh yeah, this was her first week.
Yep. Oh my goodness. He looks at it like it's an alien. That's so funny.
My son will say, "Who's calling me? I don't want to talk to anybody. Just text me." That's what my son says. He's 13.
My goodness.
Yep. Do not want to talk on the phone.
Mm-mm. Well, see, with my parents, you have to talk on the phone. You ain't texting them old lady and that old man.
No, not at all. You better not.
You better call that phone because my mama doesn't know how to get voice messages off of her phone, and she certainly ain't gonna be trying to read no text on that. And she's still using her little flip phone. I'm like, Mama, can you get another phone?
Do you know I bought my father a flip phone, and it's not because I wanted it to be nice and simple.
Mm-hmm.
Not anymore. It's got a screen. You can get Google on that screen. It's not simple anymore. So
Wow.
I could not figure out how to use his flip phone. I still kept it because I bought it. It was only like $150.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was going to be nice and simple for him. No, it's not. They have upgraded the flip phone to where you have Google Maps on it and stuff like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I didn't appreciate them upgrading. I didn't appreciate that. I was so mad.
Okay, Kristen, I'm going to be going too. It's been lovely hanging out with you. Thank you so much for coming.
Have a good evening, Kristen.
All right, so tomorrow we're going to be a get her done. Get her done. Get her
got a
done.
lot of that to do.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a good one.
Yes, I tried to get a flip phone. It's more expensive than a regular. What? Stop.
I got a T-Mobile one. Good night, Angela.
Good night,
I got
Angela.
a T-Mobile flip phone, and I just went in and asked for it, thinking it was just the old-fashioned one, like you said. I didn't even bother to look because I'm thinking, yeah, who would upgrade a flip phone? I mean, it's a flip phone. Yeah, I got that thing to my father, and I thought we were just going to program it and put numbers in. I passed it to my brother. He looked at it for a while. He does IT stuff. He said, "What is that?" He said, "What did they do to the flip phone?" He said, "They put a screen on it." I said, "That's what I'm saying. Put a screen on the flip phone."
My mom, hers has a screen, and so I looked at it, I said, well, it looks like they sent you, it was a survey. They sent her a survey. That's what it was, a survey they sent her. So
you can take pictures.
it was good. She's kicking off a FAFSA Blitz Monday.
That's
good.
Financial aid.
Yeah, get those seniors ready. They can get some
Please
money.
Please get them ready.
So they don't go in there with their eyes like a deer in the headlight. Now, there's plenty of money out there. I'm sure there's plenty of money out there.
Do you know it's called Oberlin College in Ohio? Offered 4 full ride scholarships for students with a 3.0. They just wanted to get some minority students. I think it was like 5 of them. We could not get any students to go to Oberlin College in Ohio. Why? Because I live in our work in a area where it's predominantly Hispanic. Those families did not want their children leaving home that far.
Yeah,
so
Hispanic people are close to the hip. They ain't
they don't play that. We had meetings with parents. They even brought us teachers in to talk to parents to tell them of the great experience. And since it was a 4-year full free scholarship, they could save money and send for the kid for holidays or whatever. You know, it's like whatever money they make working is free. So they can go back and forth home. Not having it.
And I think a lot of them are traumatized after, you know, those past 4 years happening, and that fear that they may not see their children again. You know, I think a lot of that stuff.
Well, they weren't dealing with that. They'd been here. You know, they'd been here. And we could not get them to us.
There's plenty of them that have been here that's been sent back.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Gigi, what is the pattern for the vest in the background? Oh, that's Kiki Crochet. It's a boho vest. That's the yeah, Kiki Crochet. I think that's her YouTube channel.
That's a popular video. Everybody love that one.
I think
you might want to make one and put it in your Etsy shop.
I should.
Because everybody been liking it.
It's work.
You said it's work.
On the ball for 21st scholarship stuff in line. 21st century scholarship stuff. What's that?
They got so many scholarships available for these kids. It's not even funny, girl.
You know, you're a good guidance counselor, because I don't remember my guidance counselor telling me a thing about, because they guided us basically just going to work.
Well, you know,
told me anything about scholarships, nothing.
What looks good for schools now are two things: graduation rate, how many kids you get graduated, and whether they go to college or not. So you can report, like when they graduate, you can say so and so going to Oberlin College in Ohio, so and so going to Cal Poly. That looks good. So they really, where I work, push it. I don't care where you go. They want you to go somewhere besides home.
Yes. Yes, EJ, she has not picked it up yet, along with the earrings that she also need to pick up.
Ooh, but she paid for it, right?
Let them spend one night in a for a science film. They don't play. They don't play.
Yeah, they don't.
Oh, it's a state level scholarship. Okay. Yeah, they like to keep their kids close to home. They want to be able to reach out and touch.
I had one student that she really fought to leave, and she last year went off to college without her parents' best wishes, but she was 18, and she said, "I want to get out of here."
That's why she said, "I feel the Army. I wanted to get away. I want to do something, see something, be somewhere else."
Yeah, she said, "I feel that if I don't, I will be stuck here, and I don't want that." She said, "I don't want to go to school anywhere where I can drive home or take a bus home." We went to Wyoming.
I think children have to spread their way. They don't necessarily have to go out of the state, but go somewhere else where you got to do a little travel to get back to mama and daddy. I don't know. I was glad I went into the military. I learned a lot. I saw a lot. I was very prepared to be an adult once I got out. But,
and like my father, you're gonna have benefits. You know, I know you. When you retire, I don't know how long they're gonna cover you. But for teachers, we get cut off at 65.
Oh, I'm not. So, I didn't retire. I didn't retire from the military.
Yeah, but my father didn't either. But he still has military. Like right now, my stepmother, they had to get what they call a medical divorce because he's somewhere else and she has to be somewhere else. So she is still getting $1,500 stipend because he was in the military because she's his spouse. He was only there for 2 years. So you never know what you can get.
But see, the military has a whole lot of different kinds of plans. And at that he was in an era of the Vietnam era or the
even further back
or whatever.
He's 85. Yeah, he's 85.
Yeah, so he World War II. Shoot, if he's 85, you know, 85. There's a lot of when I went into the military, the Vietnam vet era gone. That era had the best benefits for the military. educational wise, because they can go to college, they can go to school for the rest of their lives basically off of the military. When I went in, we had to pay into a system, and whatever monies we paid into, though, that was the money that we got to use when we got out towards our education.
Now that's funny because my father, he graduated college and then he went to the military for 2 years, saved up that money, got that GI Bill, saved all his money up, stayed in the barracks, and then came out to California and lived off that money he saved up in that GI Bill. Went to stay with my aunt and was trying to pay her rent and she wouldn't let him, but he lived off that money and had that GI Bill because people were like, man, you could live off the bit. And, he was like,
Yeah.
I'm pocketing all this money.
That GI Bill was something, and I don't know which one of them Congress people got rid of it, but they got rid of it.
My brother's 56. What he has is he can let his daughters use it. Since he didn't use it, he can let his daughters use it if he wants. His daughters, his wife, or whatever, they can do that. Yeah, but
3E approach: enrolled, enlisted, employed. So they got to be enrolled in college or enlisted into the military or employed.
I like that. I like that.
My daughter did the going out of state college and was almost that's the other
that happens a lot.
Yeah, that
happens a lot.
Thing. And even in the military, girls get assaulted and stuff.
They do.
As they said from The Color Purple, a girl ain't safe in a man's world. No matter where you are.
Yep, I sure
That's
don't.
a scary thing. But I was, that's why they always say the military, young people go into the military because we just wide-eyed and bushy-tailed. We like, you don't think about the bad side of what are you really in there for? Because all we're in there for is, I'm going to get an education. I'm going to see the world. Even the recruiters, that's what the recruiters tell you.
That's what they tell you.
You might have to go to war. They'll tell you that.
That's what they used to tell us. Yeah, my daughter said that's what they told her too. She didn't go, but that's what they had told her. And then see, that was before like Desert Storm. Because when you ask about war, they say, man, we haven't had a war in umpteen years and all this stuff, right? And then Desert Storm came.
And that's why I got out.
Is that when you got out, right before that?
No, after it was over, I got out because I was in Germany when it happened. It was so weird. My ex-husband, he was an MP in the Army. So when it happened right around my birthday when Iraq invaded. Now I can't remember those weird countries.
Yeah.
Iraq invaded whoever the hell they invaded. Somebody.
Yeah.
But so my birthday, I always get the newspapers because I always want to know what's going on my day I was born. Get the paper, look at it, had absolutely no clue about any of that because that had nothing to do with America.
Yeah.
Next thing we know, people get sent over there. My ex-husband had to go to Brussels to guard NATO, and they called I was an E6 at the time, all the E6s, all the E7s, everybody had to go and see the colonel. I was scared to death. All I kept thinking, they're going to send me because I don't have any children, yada, yada, yada. The other one has 4 kids, all that stuff. The only thing that saved me from going to that Desert Storm is I had my LPN license at the time. And the other E6 did not have hers. And at the time, the military was changing. They wanted you to have your license. And because we were going to be getting we got all the, what do you call those? Part-time warriors. That's what I call reservists. The reservists came from Oregon. So we got this whole slew of part-time warriors and hadn't, all they did, because they're weekend warriors. That's what we call them, because they're not full-time. They don't wear the uniform every single day like we did. So we got all these new people in, all of our people got shipped out. And so we're starting with all these new people. They got to acclimate themselves to being in the military again, and they had to pull guard duty. And when I say frozen, they would come in, their boots would be frozen because Germany is cold. It's real cold in Germany.
I believe it.
I kept saying, "Ooh, thank you, Lord. I'm a sergeant. I don't have to do any of that stuff." But it was so, ooh, honey, that was the scariest thing I've ever had to deal with in my entire life. And after that was over, I said, deuces. And everybody's like, you only got 8 years. I said, do you think I want to experience that again? No, there's a possibility I might have to experience that again. No, I don't want to go through that again. I'm done. And then they're like, you only 8. I said, do you know what can happen in 8 years? A whole lot of stuff can happen in 8 years, depending on who's sitting in that White House and who's in Congress. You know, no.
You don't want to be fighting for no idiot.
That was too. Ooh, that was just too scary. And then so I had to go to Brussels because I wanted to go see my husband, and I didn't realize Brussels was a French country. I didn't know how to get gas when I got there. They didn't know what I was saying. I didn't know what they were saying. It was, girl, I said, at least I can say I know. I've seen NATO. I've been to Brussels. Take my butt back home. I'm going back. I went, Kuwait. That's what it was. Thank you. You don't know them countries anymore.
My brother got hurt in basic training. They were training in a tank, and something went wrong with the radar, and they went over a ravine in the tank. Tumbling. So he gets like a partial check for something because it messed up his back. So
the military messed her up mentally, and she got out 2 years ago. She got her partial disability. I was doing PT. You have to do the physical exam I think it's every 6 months you have to do it. And I was doing, it was my last year, I was doing push-ups because I knew I was getting out. Now I was doing push-ups, and I got a ganglion cyst in my wrist. Uncle Sam has given me a little check every month since I got out for that because the doctor told me you're going to end up with arthritis in that wrist.
Wow.
Every now and again, it hasn't happened in a long time, thank you, Lord. But with the crocheting, all that movement in the wrist, I end up having to put a brace on, or even being on with the mouse, I'd have to put a brace on because it would hurt so much in there. But I was like, okay, I'm out. I'm good. Thank y'all. I learned all I could learn. I've been all the places y'all can send me. I'm going back home. And when I got to Fort Jackson, they were like, you should just stay in. You should do those last 8 years. And then I thought about it.
That's a long time.
I was in that barracks with all them other women, and I hadn't been into basic training in 12 years to be around a whole bunch of other women. And Fort Jackson is so different because for some reason I don't remember us having a communal shower. So here you have 8 naked women taking a shower at the same time. I was like, no, I'm going home. So give me my ticket. One way to Florida. Thank you so much. I'm out. I'm not staying.
I'm going home. Yeah, well, I'm glad my dad was in there because when his Kaiser from when he was teaching ran out, and he had to have a quadruple bypass surgery, straight to the VA. They took excellent care. I have to say, because that was during the time people were saying bad things about the VA. Excellent care in Dallas, Texas VA. Yeah, I can't say enough about them. It was excellent care and still taking good care of them.
Oh, wow. You know, a lot of ladies had gynecological problems because they have those sandstorms over there. And there were a lot of, that was one of the big things. A lot of ladies were having a lot of gynecological problems after that. Yep.
Wow, I hadn't heard about that at all.
But my friends went over. They don't even talk about it.
My uncle's like that about Vietnam. Yeah, my uncle's in Vietnam. He's like that too.
I was like, ooh, thank you, Lord. I had that LPN license. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Education is a good thing.
Because I don't know how well I would have handled all that. I just even going out, because they do bivouac when you're in the basic training, and we really didn't do. We went out for bivouac, but I ended up with frostbite on my fingers, so I had to go back in. Because I'm from Florida. I'm not used to this cold weather.
You said you like the tropical weather. You're a tropical person.
Oh, my hands, my fingers hurt. They hurt. So the little medic said, "Oh, she has frostbite." So of course they got to send you back in because they can't keep you out. I was like so happy. So my little experience with that being out in the field thing. Then when I went to Walter Reed, you don't do that at all. Period. None of that going out into the field. None of that. Everything you stay at the hospital. I felt like I was just had a job. I just happened to wear a military uniform. It was so different. Then when I went to Germany, and they sent us out there to the doggone woods.
To the woods.
Now, mind you, I was a twig when I was in the Army. I weighed all of maybe 130 pounds when I got there. Yeah. And when they sent us out there, and they give you they gave me the radio. The radio itself weighed, I don't know, about 20 pounds. I forgot how much that thing weighed. But they gave it to me, and not mind you, I'm the smallest thing. There were guys there, but of course they simulate. This is a simulation because you may be the one that's got stuck with the radio, and you got to be able to do all that stuff. I was like, man, I cannot wait for this to be over. My cousin got out. They sent her to Germany, and she was with infantry unit, and the infantry unit went to the field, I think, every other month, and she was the medic, and she had to go with them every other month. Nah, I am out. Now, see, if I would have went to a unit like hers, I would have gotten out too.
Yeah, just like you in the infantry.
Yeah, you got to be out there with those guys. Cold, and it's cold and damp. Out the field. She was in Munich. Munich is real wet. I was in Bremen. I was in northern Germany, and it's just cold and drab up there too. But I was like, man, if they'd have sent me, if that had been my first experience overseas, yeah, I would have got out sooner than I did too. I mean, you have to be in the mindset for that kind of stuff. And
you do.
The guys love it. They all rah, let's go shoot some people and all that stuff. That's why they go in. And I went in because my mindset was to get an education.
You came in for something different.
Yeah, see some of the world that I haven't been.
Yeah.
But, honey, no, Gloria, you were so. Yeah, I consider myself good because there's a lot of stuff. I said I never was sexually assaulted. I was never sexually harassed. I felt a little racism here and there, but
yeah.
But the one of the things about the military, if you have the right supervisors, sergeants, colonels, lieutenants, whatever on your side, you can go very far with it. But if you have anybody that's trying to block your blessings, it is easy to be done in the military. They can find all kinds of reasons to stop you from advancing. I made E6 in 6 years, which is very fast. But medics get promoted very fast. I could have gotten my E7. I was on the E7 list when I got out of the Army. I said, y'all can keep all that. Keep it. I'm not going through this anymore. But a lot of the infantry people, they get promoted fast too. And they all, when I was in basic training, he was so mean. Lord, that doggone, he was so mean. Y'all want women in the military, you gotta act like you gotta do the same thing the men do. Whatever. I couldn't stand that man. But I knew it was his job. It was his job. Toughen us down, break us down, build us back up. That was his job. It was an experience. It was, like I said, that was a lifetime ago.
But you got them benefits.
I've been out of the Army. This year be 30 years. That's a whole lifetime ago.
You got those benefits though. If you need them, burial benefits, medical benefits, you got them if you need them.
Yeah, but that the medical part of it, you have to have a certain income in order for the VA to take care of you. And I've never looked into it.
But you know what? Once you retire, you will probably fall under that. And my father did once he retired.
I'll find
You'll
out.
probably get it. And the fact that if whatever used to cover you is not covering you any longer, they got to give it to you. And that's what happened with my dad. He had nothing. So they had to give it to him.
Oh, I'm going to look into that, honey.
Yeah, look into all your stuff, all the burial stuff, all the stuff they offer now because you were in there. And you were in there longer than my father. So
yeah, I did 12 years.
12,
I always say 12 years of hell.
Girl, man, yeah, you better look into that deeply before you retire so that you know what you can slide into. If need be.
Because these retirement, tapping. It's tapping like, girl, you know, it's almost that time. Yep. Let me look into that, child. Yes. My friend had told me, she said, girl, you should have gone back and got your wrist checked again because you could have gotten your benefits. You may have gotten a higher amount if you just kept going back. But see, that to me, that's just somebody misusing the system. I wasn't having any problems. So even in the one time that I did have problems, I should have gone back to have them check it. But I wasn't thinking like that because I just figured that's all I can do.
Yeah.
Little did I know. My friend's like, girl, I got people I have a friend, she has lupus, and I forgot. I think when she got out, she was at 30%, but I think she's probably like at 50 or higher now.
Because they would have given my father medical had he had any dental work done while he was in there for anything. He could have gotten full medical now, but he didn't have anything done while he was there. So I know you probably had something done. You know, dental work, cleaning, a filling, a cavity. Oh yeah, so that's going to afford you to be able to get dental care from them. I learned a lot when I had to go out there and take care of my dad because I was trying to get him everything I could.
I'm trying to remember who did my.
They got record of it. They have record of it.
Actually, I have my medical records because when I got out, because that was one of the things that my ex-husband told me. He's like, make sure you get a copy of your medical records.
That's right.
So I think I don't know if I have the whole 12 years of it.
Everything somewhere so that your daughter knows where it is. I'm glad my father was very organized and had a file cabinet. He had everything labeled. So anything they asked us for in terms of his military, there it was. We just had to get the envelope out. And he'd never had any dental work done while he was there. So he couldn't get any, dental because it's like they got to continue the care, something like that. But I'm sure you had some dental work, even if it was a filling or something.
Yeah,
you probably had something done.
Feelings when I was in the army, I can't even remember.
But if you
I don't remember getting any feelings since I've been out.
Yeah,
I know I have them. I just don't remember.
So as long as you feel that you have, and you say yes, I did, they can go back and find it themselves. Because that's what the woman told me. She said it's just yes or no, and if it's yes, we'll find it. We'll find it. And I was like, well, thank you. They're very helpful. Well, I'm gonna just say they were in Texas.
Yeah.
They said we want to take care of
a lot of military people because they got a lot. They got bases, they got Army, they got Marine, they got everybody in Texas.
Yeah, they said we want to take care of our vets because they deserve it. That's their thing.
Hey, Charlie Berry, I'm about to get off. Oh, she in the ads. Well, stay in the ads, girl. Yes, they have great medical benefits to pay for my grandson to be born. Oh, okay, cool. They supplied my daughter with a breast pump bra. Oh, okay. Good thing, Gloria. Oh, keep your records because copy. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I did keep that.
Also, I can't remember what it's called, but keep a copy of the paperwork from when you were discharged.
The DD 214. Yeah.
Yes, that's everything.
It's been in our records. What do you call it? Filed in the records, whatever.
Yeah, so you make sure you have a copy and make extra copies. Give one to your daughter.
Yeah.
Because if she has
I
that,
carried that DD2. My carried a copy of my DD214 just for Home Depot because Home Depot gave you a 10% discount. So I always had it on me. And then when Florida changed it where you could put veteran on your driver's license, then I don't have to carry it anymore because it's on my driver's license.
oh, okay. Yeah, because my father did that too, but it's always good to have that because
Oh yeah,
just for anything, if something happens to you, if your daughter has a copy and they say, "Oh, where is it?" She could be like, "I have a copy of my mom's paperwork discharge here. She needs whatever you can do."
Now I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna put a copy of it with my trust, with my trust. Yeah.
Sure should.
Because I try to put, like, even if I don't put updated like a statement or something for all like any monetary thing, I have at least one in there. So if nothing else, she can at least know she has money here, she has money there, she has stock here, she has stock there.
Yep.
And she can go and follow the nuggets. Get her some money.
People don't think about it, but that is the best thing you can do.
Oh, your husband did 20 years. Yep, he retired. Girl,
I have friends that went in straight from high school, and I was so jealous that they were retiring at 40. Straight from high school, 17, 18 years old.
Yep.
Retiring at 40. And here I am just looking like, huh? And they're starting a new career.
If I had, as I always say, I could not see the forest for the trees. That has been my motto forever. But if I had the right mindset because my whole mindset was just to get away from mom and daddy, period.
Yeah.
That's what I was like. I'm done with y'all. I'm going to do my own thing. And went to the military. Then at the time, I had one sergeant who's telling me, he said, you need to go and get some college education because that'll help you get promoted.
Yes, it does.
And I started doing my college courses at night or in the morning or whenever my shifts would allow it. It took me 10 years to get my bachelor's, but I got it.
But you got it. Dude, you got
it. I never get this lady that I was in class. She's like, it doesn't matter how long it takes you. They can't take your education away from you once you get it.
Right.
So when I finally got that degree, I was like, yes, I finally did it. I finished it.
That's
but
right.
I enjoyed some of the military, some of it I didn't. But at least I can say I've been to other countries. I've seen how other people live, and I didn't stay in Florida all my life and never went outside of this county or this state. Because a lot of people never leave. Never leave. I want to at least. That's what I told my daughter. That's why I kept taking her places. I said, because I want you to be more aware. I'm gonna use the retire at 40 info when I talk to the kids. Oh, okay. Yeah. And if you are, you have to have the right people in your space that know more than you and have seen more. Like my parents, they didn't go to college. They didn't even graduate from high school. So their mindset was, we're going to get you through high school, and you rest of it, you on your own. That's pretty much what it was. And so when I went into the Army, okay, let me see what I'm going to do here. And I just started going to school, and every time I moved from one place, in the University of Maryland University College is what the military has. They have city college too. I don't know if this, but the University of Maryland was the college that was like underwritten for the military or whatever. So you didn't have to have the SAT scores and all that stuff. You can just sign up and go to school. And that's what I did. And so I was at Walter Reed when I started. Then when I went to Germany, I picked up some more classes. When I went back to Walter Reed, I picked up some more classes. When I went back to Germany, I picked up some more classes. And then when I got out, I finished my degree when I got out. But I don't regret going into the military. What I regret is that I wasn't smart about it. I could have done a whole lot more than I did. but I was the one typically living from paycheck to paycheck because I wanted to do this, I wanted to do that.
Yeah.
Money don't stretch, and then having a divorce on top of another divorce. Nope, you get set behind, and I kept
Yeah.
getting set behind, kept getting set behind. I was like, forget this. Let me get my mind together. So now when I look back, I said, I see all the stuff that I could have achieved, but I wasn't in that mindset. But that's all right.
But you still got your benefits
That's right.
and your degree and
That's right.
probably no student loan.
No student loans. Because even
So
when I went back to get my RN, no, I was like, I used whatever monies I still had from VEEP, because it was VEEP. I think that's what it was called then, Veterans Education something something.
yeah, your
So I used it until it was all gone, and then after that, I didn't start taking like a full course until I actually got into doing clinicals. So when I graduated from my nursing program, I had no debt.
See?
I was
So
like,
you might not have been in the right mindset, but you was in the right mindset to have no debt
yeah, because
and
when I
benefits
finished
when
my
you
Bible, I was like,
retire.
whoa,
That means a lot.
no. The Army
That
recruited
means a lot.
Wednesday for the next 2 months to help. Oh, that's good. Because, like I always say, everybody's not cut out for college, but everybody can get a skill that can transfer over when you get out of the military. When I got it, they sent me stuff about being a dialysis nurse and all kinds of stuff. I was like, I didn't do any of that stuff when I was in the Army. But because of all the stuff that I did when I was in the Army, it qualified me for things like that. But I was like, no, I don't want to do that. And when I went to my first job, and they were like, you know how to draw blood? I was like, yeah. They said, you know how to stick an IV? I was like, yeah. And they were all shocked. And when I started working at the hospital, they had an IV team and they had the lab techs. So the nurses didn't do any of that stuff. And I was like, what? I was like, please, we did all that in the Army. They had no lab tech and no doggone IV team. No, you started your own IV and you drew your own blood work.
You said you drew your own blood.
So I was now. I think I could probably do it. It's been a long time since I started an IV or drew a blood work. Nope. And even when I have blood work done, I close my eyes. I don't even want to see it. I've never watched anybody draw my blood.
I be watching. Today I had to get lab work done, and I was like, and the guy said, "What are you watching?" I said, "I want to see, because that's I don't like when they start digging for veins. When they can't find a good vein and they start that digging with that needle in your."
Nope.
He did it real nice and easy. Because my dad, he has those veins that he'll get dehydrated, so they have to call in a pit crew. Yeah, the special people, a pit crew to get my dad's, because his are just so he won't drink enough water. But
okay, good. Yeah, get them recruited.
Yeah, better in the Army than on the streets.
Yep. Don't talk bad about it. It has a lot of if you go in there with the right mindset, you will do well.
Yeah. Some of my students used to say, "But Miss Barnett, we could get killed in the Army." I said, "Okay, when you get killed on these little gangster streets, who's gonna pay for your funeral?"
You can get killed anywhere.
People gonna be, thank you. I say, people gonna be having car washes, standing on the corner with your poster and all that stuff. When you pass away or get killed in the Army, you get a hero's funeral, all that stuff, and no questions asked. You could have been a butthole in the Army, but you're gonna get that funeral paid for. So you make the decision. You want to die out here in these streets getting shot because you were just in the which just happened last week. Some kid or somebody came in a liquor store shooting at somebody they were mad at.
I saw that.
And I'm talking about out here in California, and because there was another one somewhere else.
And the father's the one that drove him to.
That's another state. That's another state.
Oh my
so that there was one that happened out here not long ago in Pomona, and yeah, people just mad. and you in the wrong place at the wrong time in the liquor store getting you some Gatorade and whatever, and you get shot innocently just because you were in the wrong place, you know. Nah, I'd rather be in the army if I'm gonna get shot and killed. I'd rather it be in a uniform.
My friends, her father, he retired from the military, and they're having his funeral, but they are going to have his body. Now I don't know when it's gonna happen. And she said because there's a wait list for Arlington
For cremated? Oh,
to be buried at Arlington Cemetery.
oh, wow.
It's like that is so cool.
See?
But I don't know.
Like I say, membership has its privileges there.
Yep. That's why they, that commercial about USAA, I don't care what anybody says. I have yet to get a bargain with USAA and they doggone insurance. Their insurance costs me more than the other
You
places.
know,
I have
my brother lives in Texas. Now I'm gonna tell you what. He has house insurance with them. Whenever they have tornadoes and all these storms, their roof gets messed up. Within less than a couple days, they will have a check from those people to come and get their roof fixed. So I don't know what's bad. They have car insurance and home insurance through them, and from what I've seen,
I know they're good, but they're I don't know why they charge so much here, and nobody's underwriting homeowners insurance here. We all on the state insurance pretty much, because nobody is underwriting any. They're not writing any new homeowners insurances in state of Florida. After those 3 hurricanes rolled through here.
Is it because of the hurricanes?
Well, it started with Andrew, because Andrew did some serious damage. I wish I could find that book. I knew I should have never gave it to my daughter. One of the guys that I used to work with, he had these. I don't know where he got these books from, but he gave us all one, and it had pictures of what the area looked like before Andrew and what it looked like after. I mean, wiped out houses, just ran through the place. And so when Hurricane Andrew happened, they were still writing policies, but then they started dropping people, because when my ex-husband and I got this house, we were with Allstate. Then Allstate dropped us. So then we had to sift around and find another insurance company, had another insurance company. That insurance company finally dropped us. And so now you don't hear about Allstate, State Farm, Geico, whoever. You don't hear about any of them writing for homeowners insurance, especially after we had back-to-back hurricanes. That was it, 2004, I think we had Gene, Charlie, and somebody else back-to-back, 3 hurricanes. So it's hard to get, and the insurance is ridiculous. There is ridiculous. I pay over $2,000 a year for homeowners insurance. When we first got this house, I think it was $600 a year. And the only reason why is that because if I didn't have a mitigation done to the house, it would be over $4,000. I'm like, y'all doggone mind. I don't have that kind of money. Y'all need to figure this out. So it's sad now. I love my Florida, but good Lord, the cost of living is ridiculous.
Sound like California.
Yep.
But we don't have a problem with house insurance, but yeah, that's
yeah, and the threat of a hurricane is here every year. So you never know.
I'll stay in California with my earthquake. I'll stay here with my earthquake.
That's scary to me. My nephew is a drill sergeant. Do funeral duty. It was my brother. When he passed away, I asked the funeral home guy. I said, "Do you all have an honor guard?" He's like, "No, honey." I went over there to their recruiting office and told them that my brother was in the Marines and we were having his funeral. And when we got there to the grave site, there was an honor guard there.
Ooh.
And the funeral home guy says to me, "How'd you do that?" And I looked at him. This man has been doing funerals for a bazillion years. His
And
family.
never.
I'm like, how many military people have they buried and not had a military guard out there? And he was like so shocked. I said, all I did was because I think my brother actually had like a business card from one of the recruiters or something, and I picked it up and I called them and told them, and they said they sent one out. They played
Good.
tap, they folded up the flag, they did the whole thing. I was like shocked that he did not know. I said, this is your business. Why wouldn't you know that?
He probably, the people who needed it probably already had it, done and programmed without his help or whatever. So he probably never had to arrange it himself.
But he should know how to do that.
Oh yeah, he should.
He didn't even have no clue. My daughter said the same thing. I didn't know why, but the young Marines in their dress. Oh, girl. Honey, it's
Nice.
nothing. No uniform in the military beats them dress blues. No uniform.
It's true.
When I saw, what was it? Whose funeral was that? Oh, I can't remember. I don't even know what I was watching. But they had the I will watch that. I will watch the military drill things 1,000 times over. I can see it in my head. Oh, it was at the game. They had they put on a show. I was fascinated. I couldn't turn away. I was like, oh my goodness. They were throwing the guns at the man walking by. Oh, girl. I love that. I love it. I couldn't do it, but I love to watch it. I've made 2 since I've been on.
That's 3,000 steps. See, there you go, girl.
Y'all work it. All right.
Get it in. All right, I'm about to go get me some ice cream and apple pie.
Oh, child, I'm going to get me something to eat and go figure out where I messed up on my doll. Go figure out how to get her a port so she can have some ponytails.
I know you'll have it done by tomorrow. Watch. You will.
She'll be ready to show off.
She's going to be joining the neighborhood behind you.
Yes, you will. Because I got to bring Ginger in here.
Oh, that's not all of them?
No, Ginger is out there.
Oh, girl. You're going to have to make space.
Unique is out there
on the chair. So you really do have a little tribe.
Yeah.
Gigi, you got 5.
I didn't name them. They don't have a name, I don't think.
Didn't we name one of them Pebbles? The little one?
Okay, yeah. Okay, that's Pebbles.
That's Pebbles.
Oh, no. The bigger one is Pebbles. This little one didn't get a name.
Are you sure?
No. This is Pebbles because she's got the.
Yeah, that's Pebbles. She looks like, yeah.
That's right.
That's Pebbles. Okay,
that's Pebbles. All right, I'm gonna have to put some name tags on y'all. This
is
the name. What we gonna name her? We're gonna name her.
She's cute. Let's see. Caramel. She got a little caramel color.
Okay. Carmen.
Yes. She's okay.
Carmen.
I'll just say Carmen.
All right, Carmen. All right, Carmen, you are. So we got Ginger, Carmen, and Pebbles, and Unique.
Like I said, you're going to have a little community.
Elfine.
You're going to have to move that yarn, and you're going to have you have a little stand, so you can have your dolls on a little stand. You have to move that yarn. That's going to have to be the dollhouse.
Mm-hmm.
That'll have to be the dollhouse.
Because I should move it because Unique needs to get in there.
Yep.
Because she's a big sister.
Really?
All right, let me read these things and get off here. They did a 21 gun salute, played taps, yeah, gave my mom the flag, want to stay there even after we left until they sealed. Yeah. They do it. You know, little fiber sorority.
That's cute. That's cute.
Pebbles and Bam Bam. I don't have Bam
You
Bam
have to
though.
make a little boy.
Yeah, I saw the little boy.
A little guy. Well, he doesn't need any hair. All he needs is a wig cap. That's all.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll think about it.
Look at
Does need Bam Bam.
You'll make it. Watch. You gonna get the fever. You're gonna get the fever and be like, I can't. It's gonna happen. I'm not worried.
Oh my goodness. All right, everybody. We'll be on tomorrow, 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. So you'll be having coffee and I'll be having coffee too, probably. And then, so we're going to do some get her done. Get her done. Get her done.
I got something to get done too.
Because I know I might still be working on that purse because definitely because it can't be worked on tonight because I have to get my other beauty done. I had a name for what was her name? Oh, I still have it in my head. I got it in my head. It just popped right back in. I know my girls. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you all for joining me again. It was fun. See you tomorrow if you are available.
Yep, I'll be here. All right. See you later.
All right. Everybody stay safe. Keep crocheting. Bye-bye. And deuces to Renee if she watches.